Good evening. Welcome to the Sunday service. Thank you so much for each and everybody who is already on the chat. Just a few things here. My banner is running. I just need to set up something real quick and then we can start. Hey, Gianna, welcome, Gianna. Nice to see you. I've been waiting for your email, but I can drop you the link here and then you can join me. Welcome, Gianna. Nice to see you. I am glad you made it. I am glad you made it. Let me send you the link so that you can click on it and it will bring you right up where I am. Let me just do that right away. We have a few minutes we can spare. So Gianna, this is for you. I've just clicked on the link I just sent you there. It will bring you up where I am. I see special ability learning. Welcome to the live stream. The mother and daughter duo, welcome back to YT Streets. The mother and daughter duo had a small thing that they had to deal with as a family, but I'm so happy to see them back on the YT Streets. So I'm waiting for my guest, Gianna, to just make it here. Hey, Marva, welcome, Marva. Marva, there's something I needed to tell you. Yesterday, you are live. You are not readable. I tried to check whether you are readable because I couldn't send the raid to you. But I saw you live yesterday. We may need to get that one set up and fixed. Okay. So I've shared the link with Gianna. So let me just see. Yep, I think I'm looking good. The camera is perfect. I just need to get a few things done here. Oh, Jenna is here. Jenna is here. Let me just get this done. Yay! You made
Hey
it.
everyone, I did send you an email.
Uh,
I
the,
really did.
I've been waiting to see the thumbnail, so and I was like, okay, I'm not so sure she'll make it, so let me just yeah, I will just play it by ear. But it's so nice to see you. It's so nice to see you. You made it. You made it. You made it.
Hey, if I'm on the schedule, I'll be there.
Now I have to change the entire thumbnail so that it but don't worry, I'll fix that one. I think after we are done. I'll fix that one after we are done. Uh because I didn't even want it to be I didn't want to put it in this format. But we've already started, so I think it looks fine. You can also stream this on your channel. I don't know that you are seeing that possibility of streaming this to your audience on your side. Did you get what I said? There's a possibility you can stream this to your audience as well. So if you want to do that, feel free to.
Uh, Tell me how to do that, and I'll do it.
All right, cool. Let me see. Did you see? It would have been nice to see add a destination or something. When what? Just tell me what you're seeing on the screen when you just on the top right. Sorry, top left above where your video is. Because I gave. Let me see. Let me see that we can do it.
Mm-hmm. Is
Uh,
there a
we,
gear icon on there?
yes, there should be an icon because I wanted to add an extra.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
just above where you seen the other charts.
virtual background shortcuts, audio,
Yeah.
video.
What else?
I'm telling you, I'm not the most efficient person at doing this.
Oh, okay. Oh, Marva says I wasn't live. It must have been someone else. Oh, I think I've remembered who it was, Marva. I've remembered who it was. I've remembered who it was. That was. It wasn't you. It was somebody else. I've remembered. Thank you for that. I guess it's because I was thinking about you today. I don't know, in my head I was like, she wasn't live. She wasn't live, and I wanted to send a raid to her. But it is what it is. So yeah. So don't worry about it. I don't know. Are you seeing anything about like on the top right corner? You see where there is top right corner. Anything? Are you seeing stream this to your audience on the top right corner, like a blue button or something?
Mm,
Hey, Beta Show, nice to see you. This looks nice.
Thank you. Well, I'll be darned. Um, I don't see anything.
Oh wow. Let's see. It's fine. We'll live. I think we'll survive. I don't know. We'll survive. Yeah, it would have been nice though for your. I don't know. I wanted to
Wouldn't it
send,
though?
but don't worry. I will send you the traffic still on your channel. It would have been nice to see you live there, so that you don't. The one now
Yes,
you
it
be.
would. I agree.
Yeah.
Now I'm in a portion where my picture's off to the side. I'm on the top and you're on the bottom. Am I in the right?
Yes. I keep changing the format. So there is that one. There is this one. This one puts us all on the screen. And then I've placed you on top. And then there is. I'm trying to figure out
Oh,
the perfect
let's
format.
see. Shortcuts,
Yeah.
settings.
Hey, Beta Show, nice to see you, Beta Show. I see Unlock. How you doing? How is Rwanda? Winsome, is it good afternoon? Winsome is watching us from Canada. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. We are just about to start. Gianna and I are just setting up a few things, and then we can start. Patricia Jeke, welcome. Nice to see you. Aizo Malanga says, I'm following closely. Thank you so much. I see you there on Facebook. Capitana Venusa, my amazing brother. Mwah! Nice to see you. Tamslav, thank you so much for coming in all the way from the Philippines. Capitana is always that crazy, so I always like saying hi in a very special way. So thank you so much, Capitana. Special ability learning watching us from Nigeria. We'll be starting the show in a few minutes. I just want to connect. I want us to drop Gianna's link on the top of the chat so that you guys can check her out, and then we can start our conversation. Tide Travel, welcome. Nice to see you, Tide Travel. Sumit in the building. Welcome, Sumit. Sumit is my amazing brother from India, to be precise. Sumit, I hope I'm seeing you tomorrow at my party. I hope I'm seeing you tomorrow at my party because you have a slot for speaking or singing, whichever works for you. Tide Travel, congratulations. I saw your second live stream. It was so nice to be part of it earlier on. Goga, happy Holi from India. Yes, it is Holi. Wow, I forgot Holi normally takes place around this time. Happy Holi to you. And says pranam to you and your guests. Pranam means I salute you. Thank you so much. Jacowiyo Payu, thank you so much for connecting there all the way in Facebook. I see 23 million people in the house. If you haven't given the live stream a thumbs up, please do the necessary. I'm going to get the guests link pinned up there shortly so that you guys can connect to her amazing house. God's child is in the building. Yes, Thai travel, no worries. Tina did a great job. Tina did a great job saying that we should connect to you even if you're asleep. I see God's child is live right now, but I see she's here with her alter ego. I see Helena Koya. Welcome, Helena Koya. Thank you so much for coming in. And then I also see who else did I see? I also saw Dagmar all the way in Belgium. Thank you so much, Dagmar. Nice to see you. Welcome, 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 Dagmar. It's a pleasure having you here. Welcome, Dagmar. I see Helen Akoy is my mod, so Helen is going to help me out with the chats. Then we start. I need to drop Gianna's link so that we can be able to connect to like her and her house. So let me just see that I can get it. I can grab it real quick, and then we can start. Nice to be here. Genito Jess, welcome. Nice to see you, Genito Jess. Thank you so much for coming in. Capitana Venusa, once again, nice to see you. I hope you're doing amazing there in the Philippines. I see Rebecca Mle Prince. Rebecca Mle Prince is in the building. United Kingdom is in the house. All you guys are here to hang out with me and Gianna, so it's such a pleasure. Servant David show. Servant David, leave me alone. Servant David, leave me alone. I was having a very interesting argument with Servant David just a few minutes ago. And he's come back here to like follow up. Servant David, leave me alone. Servant David, guys, is my honorary channel member. If you don't have Servant David, you can check out his house. Nightbot is going to drop the house. And then I see I'm still laughing because Servant David knows why I'm laughing. I see Jerry Kimani. Welcome, Jerry Kimani. God's child raid. Wow, we got a raid. 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 Thank you so much, God's child, for the beautiful raid. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Right. Let me see that I can get this done. I don't like these captions. I need to hide this. Oh yeah, there's Gianna's name now. It's visible. This is nice. Let me see that I can see it clearly. Oh, it has to be in this format for us to be able to see it. All right, perfect.
Here we
And
go.
there we go. So it's perfect. And then now we can, don't worry, a bit of technical things here. So Gianna Bradford, but that's not the channel name. I want to drop the channel name right here so that I can pin it. I can pin the channel name right away. Then we can start. How was your day though? How was your day?
Okay, let's see, how do I get in the pretty good. I had an auction last night with Designs Laura, and where is that?
Nice. We are going to talk about
You ain't the
auctions.
only one having technical difficulties, honey.
Yeah. I love the I love how relaxed you are about this. Stephen, my house key, thank you so much for coming in. Stephen had a 5-hour live stream yesterday, guys. Can you imagine? Stephen, my house key, had a 5-hour live stream. Had a 5-hour live stream. I'm so impressed. I am so impressed. Let me see. So connect to Gianna here. I'm just going to pin her link. She's going to be my co-host for the Sunday service. So I'm just going to drop her house.
Thank you.
Daughter, I'll pin it on my chat so that it can be there the entire time. My people can connect to you. And then she'll talk about her channel, what she does, and whatnot. Hey, Miss Wendy, welcome, Miss Wendy. Thank you so much for coming in. Helen, can you change for me the chat, but put it as any duration? Don't limit it to 1 minute. Make it subscriber only, but for every duration. And then remove the slow mode to be 3 seconds. Yeah, perfect. You got it. Menza, welcome. Nice, Menza. Thank you so much for coming in. Any duration. I don't want it to be capped at 1 minute because of the read. Just change for me so that it's like any duration. Hey, Miss Wendy, welcome, Miss Wendy. Nice to see you. Miss Wendy is here. That's also my honorary channel member. Thank you so much, Miss Wendy, HGTV, for coming in. Servant David, appreciate you. God's Child, thank you so much for making it here. God's Child had a very beautiful live stream just a few minutes ago. Dagmar is tuning in all the way from Belgium and saying hi to Menza. Agnes Chemiati, welcome. Nice to see you, Agnes. Thank you so much for popping in. I see, who have I not said hi to? I like how the chat is moving very gently. I love this ease. I can tell this is going to be a beautiful show. And the co-host is relaxed. The co-host is like somebody who has a lot of pressure. So I think it was written. Jerry Kimani, Thai Travel. You guys keep grinding. Stephen, my house, I hope you're going to be seeing more live streams from your side. But that was a very beautiful show. So connect to the co-host here, Gianna. Let me just pin it. There we go. And then I can pin it. What happened? Come on. There, it is pinned. Goga, I'll be in the bush. I'm watching your Nightbot tutorial. Wow, that's a lot of work, but you'll manage.
Thank you.
Okay, I think it is pinned.
Yes, I see it.
All right, I've pinned it there. So, Gianna, guys, she's going to introduce herself. I met Gianna through Sheena. She's passionate about jewelry and more. She's going to talk about this. I just know her as the lady in red. Anything red, I don't know. There's just something about the red color when it comes to Gianna. Even when you go to her channel, you'll see a lot of red. Let's see whether we can get Gianna to 300 while she's seated on this panel. She only needs 30. Only 30. You guys can make it happen. But she's going to talk about her channel. She does live streams. She's going to talk about the live streams. She's also she's such a positive soul. So she's going to tell us, what makes her like very positive. She's going to talk about herself, something briefly, what inspired her to join the panel. But she's done that very nicely in her description page. So we are going to talk a little bit more about that just in the next couple of minutes. So if you are joining us from whichever part of the world, thank you so much for joining the Sunday service. It is such an honor to have each and every one of you is joining me. My name is Goga. I'm your host at the Sunday service. And my guest, Gianna, is joining us all the way from the States. She's just about to introduce herself. So thank you so much for making the time. You could have been doing something else, but you decided to choose this particular platform. You could have been watching something else, but you decided to stay on this particular live stream instead of scrolling down. I don't take it for granted. So I really appreciate your divine presence that has brought you here for this particular, live stream. So without further ado, Gianna, I hope the music is not too loud. I hope you can hear me clearly so that I don't lose you when I'm asking questions or something.
Okay, it's good.
Perfect. All right. Take it away,
No.
please. Yeah. Take it away. Introduce yourself. Who is Gianna Bradford? I think I always like guests introducing themselves in the best way they know how, because they do know their own introductions and perfect introduction. Yes. Carry on.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I am Gina Bradford. First of all, I want to welcome everyone to the chat, and it's good to see everybody. I live in Henryville, Indiana. I was born in the state of Kentucky. I moved to Indiana when I was 6 years old. I used to be a caregiver for 9 years for the elderly and disabled, which I really enjoyed. And I do have a lot of jewelry and a lot of everything else. And I don't know if you guys realize this, but today is Easter here in America. And what Easter means to me is Jesus Christ and his resurrection on the cross, which saved all of us. We're all created equal, no matter what color we are. It does not matter. God does not make mistakes. And, this is almost 2,000 years ago. So,
Thank you.
but anyway, yeah, I live in Indiana and I'm happy to be here. I'm glad for the invite, Goga. Thank you so much.
You're
That's
welcome.
for you.
Thank you. And I like that I like the fact that Gianna made it here, because we started this as a joke, because we met at Sheena, and Sheena was like, Goga,
Uh-huh.
you need to have Gianna on your panel. She's amazing. And I was like, okay, we'll make it happen. And then we were supposed to do this last week, but life happened, she got busy and whatnot. But I'm glad that she finally made it here. And I like the fact that, as much as it got delayed
Great.
for a week, I'm glad that it's still happening, and I'm glad that she made it. Once again, let me acknowledge God's Child TV for like really directing her live stream at the end. She sent the raid to my channel, so thank you so much. I don't take it for granted. God's Child will also be part of the panelists tomorrow at my state event. I'm hosting a very beautiful event tomorrow evening to commemorate 4 years on YouTube. So this is a special invitation to each and everybody who's on the chat. Don't miss that event. If you miss, I don't know what we'll tell you, because good things are going to happen. I see Darlene, I see Wendy, I see Winsome there on the chat. I see everyone is saying that yes, Gianna is loud and clear. You can connect to Gianna on the pinned link. Let's get Gianna to 300. I think you can do it. It's a very small number. You can make this happen, guys. You can make this happen. You can make this happen. So Gianna, you said you talked about something about having worked with the people who are differently abled back in the day. What was that experience like? Yes.
Well, it's very rewarding to start with because you're helping people that really need you, like the elderly. I had a little guy that had Williams syndrome, and he was like in his 30s. But the
Mm,
hardest part about it is when they pass away because you get so attached to these people and vice
yeah.
versa. And that's the hardest part of it. I'm a very loving person. I might yank your chain, but I am a loving person. I really enjoyed it. And like when they passed away, I went to all their funerals and promised myself I wasn't going to cry, and got there and there it was. But, when you care for people
Mm,
like 5 days a week, you get attached to them and they're like part of your family. And it just really is a blow to the gut when you lose them. But, God has a plan. We're born and we pass away. That's just all part of the grand plan. But I did enjoy it very much because I think we can all make a difference in people's lives if we want to.
Yeah.
Being nice to people, helping people, and tell them you love them because tomorrow is not promised. You have to tell them that because you just never know when our last day on earth's going to be, you
That's
know.
true. Yeah.
But I had been through different experiences. I pulled up in some parking lots thinking, oh God, what's going to happen today? Because some of the relatives were a little on the wild side, but they knew they didn't mess with me because they knew, when I get that look, get, they're in trouble. But I had on Christmas Day, I had a lady that two of her nieces got into a fist fight in the kitchen, and I was in there having my lunch. And I said, you know what? You need to take that outside. This is my client. Go out there and beat the tar out of each other, but don't do it in here. So, but, uh, I was very protective, and that was my main goal was to protect those people because some of them really needed it.
That's true.
So,
Yeah. And
hate to
I
be
like
so windy.
Yeah, I like how you say that, it takes a certain calling. And I just wanted to find out, maybe from, like, maybe you just give us a backdrop. Like, is this something that, you always envisioned when you are growing up, or it's just something that, happened, like working with these people? What really inspired you to work with this segment of the society? I hope you got me. I know that I need to get you earphones or something. There seems to be a,
Well,
yeah.
actually, when I was growing up, the thing that I wanted to be was a gymnast because I
Oh.
was very agile and I was good at it. But, it happened by accident. I applied for a job. Oh, let me tell you the drama associated with this. So I applied for a job to do just that. And so the lady calls me and I go in and she goes, well, you have to come this place and do your CPR certification and all this. Well, when I got there, we went through all that. And the next thing I know, I had to pay her $70 for this. But the plot thickens. She lied. I went by that business and there was boxes, everything was all locked up. So she lied. And then I didn't get my card and I called the Red Cross and I said, you better check her out. I said, because she's up to no good. I said, when I drive by a place and there's a cricket in there, you know, but, and then after that, I had a friend tell me that they were hiring at this one place and I put my application in. They called me. I never did that kind of work before, but I knew I could do it because you have to be a certain way to be a caregiver. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but you have to have certain personality, and I just kind of melted right into it. And I was an employee of the month, and I had very high evaluations. I was constantly being praised by the families and the grandparents and everything like that. So I just really, I knew it was for me. But I'll tell you another thing. When you go in, and I had some older people, and you take care of their loved ones, they begin to think so much of you, and then you have this jealousy factor. Why would you be jealous of somebody that's taking care of your loved one? That's insecurity on their part, not
Absolutely.
mine. But I wasn't there trying to take anybody's place. I was there to take care of that person the best of my ability and to protect them. I went up against a minister one time over a client. She was supposed to visit her and she didn't do it. And I pulled her up on the carpet because She was part time, but that didn't alleviate her from doing her job. And I talk right face forward to her, and it didn't bother me a bit. I know this lady said to me, she goes, I have never had to have beg a minister to come to my house. And she was ill. She was
Yeah.
very sick. So therefore I send her a text message and she don't do her job. Oh, I've gotten two other ministers as well, one for lying and the other one for being rude. You know, I'm not a mean person, but I know what the job of a minister should be. They're not perfect, they're human, but gosh darn it, they better act right. Because I will tell them right to their face what I think. They may
Yeah.
not like it, but they're accountable. A minister is accountable for his behavior. You know,
Absolutely.
I know I'm feisty.
Feisty it is, and I have some very beautiful comments here. So Dagmar here says that she always admires the people who work with people actually like really throw themselves in the service of others. And then you have a very beautiful also comment from Servant David, who says he does home care as well for both of his parents. Is it something that comes naturally to people, or is this like does this go into your character as a person, in your
Thank
personal
you.
opinion? Yeah. Yeah.
It I used to be real shy, believe it or not. Can you imagine me being shy? But sometimes when I turned about 23 is when it came out.
Mm,
I was a ball of fire and I still am. I'll admit that. But I figured, hey, if you don't take up for yourself, there ain't nobody going to be behind you doing it for you. And, I'm a person that I choose my friends very carefully.
mm,
And, if you got one good friend and a good dog, you're making it. I've got two. But yes, it's part I was not always like this way. I've learned to take up for myself and, learning from the hard school of knocks, I've only a lot of people think I've had more education than what I actually have, but I don't. I graduated high school and that's it. But I've been around people that are intelligent, and I love to get that information coming in like that.
mm.
And it just, if you ever want to learn something, be around an older person or someone that knows what they're doing. But, I might be feisty, but I'm a very sweet person.
I love that. You are getting there's a very beautiful comment here: stay feisty in the service of others, it's necessary, you have to be feisty. Yeah, that is from RNM. RNM is also watching you from the States, or RNM is originally from Kenya, but she she settled in the States with the family, and but she still does a lot of work supporting a lot of people here in Kenya through charity and whatnot. Kirsty, nice to see you, Kirsty. Kirsty is still tales told in the dark. That's Kirsty right there. And I like what I like what you said about education doesn't stop you from from making an impact. And one of the things we'll be talking about tomorrow in my event is how do we position ourselves for impact. And one of the things that sometimes people beat themselves, that I'm not good enough, I didn't attain a certain level of education to be able to address a particular issue. So I'm glad that you really address that. And Christina Tieno, nice to see you. I am going to go back and I'm going to circle back and ask you a question based on what you said. Your journalism, that journalism ambition that you had when growing up, what were you exposed to that actually made you want to make to be a journalist? Because I always think journalists are amazing people. I've worked with journalists a lot in my area of work, and I've always just been it's always amazing when people are always like bringing in the news. And uh, journalists are also creators in a sense. Like, how do you package information in such a way that the mass can consume it. So what was the interest around journalism when you were growing up before you decided to take a different path?
You know that I hear one voice backed up by another voice. And then I'm getting confused. I hear one line, and then something else comes under it, and then
Yeah. Let me see. Do you have
so repeat the question, please.
let me ask you, Gianna, do you have any other tab open? Do you have any other tab open like on YouTube or something? Because sometimes it may be causing the interference. Um, just confirm for me whether you have any other tab open on YouTube.
Not my phone is downstairs, but I'm hearing no, I
And
don't think I do.
okay.
Okay. That's better.
All right, perfect. I will repeat the question. So the journalism angle you mentioned earlier on, what inspired you to like have an interest in journalism when you are growing up before you chose a different path? Because I always say journalism is like one of those beautiful professions to be able to package the news in such a way that you can present it, to the mass population. But I know it is not for everybody. But what really inspired your interest in journalism growing up before you chose the different path, which was, the care and service of others? I hope that was clear.
Well, let me see. I don't know. It's just that sometimes our paths go in different directions.
Yeah,
It I was born in the state of Kentucky and moved, but it's like when you're a kid, you've got all these grandiose ideals, and
yeah.
I really, of course, my dad was very strict, and he
Mm.
could look at you and make your blood run cold. But that may have made me the person I am. But they called him Warden, and that was a good name because he was very strict. I did lose my mother at a very young age, and I was 2 months old when I lost my mother. And you know, there's no one like your mother, or your dad. It's and it's just I've been through a lot, and I could write a book. I'm not going to get into some of the things that was in my life at that time when I was a young person, but I'm a survivor. Not that anything happened to me, but I'm a survivor. I When you have a strict parent, you feel like you're in prison, and I mean he was that strict, and I'm not kidding. He drove a truck, um, and he was gone a lot, but I remember graduating from high school, and my husband, I've been married to him for 42 years, and I graduated high school. I was 18 years old, and he was telling me when I could see him and when I couldn't. So naturally, that bull head comes out, and he was just one morning, he was on my back, and I'm thinking in the back of my mind, I'm 18 years old, and he doesn't need to be so smothering. So I was in the kitchen, and he was in the living room, and he was on me about something. I got up, something clicked. I got up out of that chair, pushed it in, and walked out the door and never went back. You I know that sounds terrible, but the life that I had lived around him, you have to let your children grow up. You cannot smother them. I know parents are protective, but he was just overly protective, and I was 18 years old. I had a right to do. I mean, I wasn't doing anything wrong, but he was. I think in a way he was a control freak, and he just uh, His life wasn't perfect, let me tell you. But that's another story. But, um, I just, you have to let people, you have to let your kids grow up and be themselves. And if they get out of line, you need to pull them off to the side and say, hey, this is wrong and you know it's wrong. You're going to get in trouble if you do it. My daughter, 35 years old, and not one day of problems. Now, when she was a little girl, we was in a parking lot, and I forget what the scenario was. She grabbed me around the waist. I forget what it was, and I whizzed her around, and I paddled her at it. I whopped her with my hand. Did it again. Now I just look at her, but she is a good person. She it's and values have been instilled in her, and I can see them to this day. You have to be still those qualities into your child, and they won't forget. She knows she's a good girl, and I'm so proud of her. That's the only child I have as a daughter. But anyway, now you're thinking like, can I get a word in edgewise? Okay, next.
Yeah, your daughter. I like how you said your daughter and I are the same age, so I'm technically think of me as your son from across the border. So, just kidding. Think of me as as her brother from the other side of the world. Um, yeah. So the next thing I was going to, and I'm very curious about the story because it is especially for a girl. I also lost my mother at a very tender age. I lost, but you lost your mother so young. So I'm just trying to imagine if you lost your mother at 2 months. I lost my mother at 14 years old. Um, I'm just trying to grapple with.
Oh,
I'm just trying to grapple with the. I'm trying to grapple with how you know what have you wanted to see differently as a mother now, based on what you know? What are some, there are mothers who are watching you right now, and I know you said let kids grow up at let kids do whatever they want they need to do, because as parents, of course, what are some of the lessons that you'll have for mothers who are watching you right here? And what are some of the lessons and the gems you've picked over the years that you can pass to this new generation of parents?
okay. First of all, do do it with love, because love, they respond better to love than anything else. Don't come across like you have to be calm, and it's hard to be calm, especially when in today's time there's everything out there. And you have to teach that kid. A lot of times where a kid's problem falls in, they want to be like the crowd. And you have to instill those good values into a child, and they're going to get in trouble because kids experiment. They're going to do it. And a lot of times they try to hide it. But with their telephone, you pick that telephone up, it'll tell you a world of their business, and you don't like to be that way. But, do not be their friend, be their parent. You have to, you're the authoritative figure. You're the one that's responsible for them, and just tell them what's right. I had a scenario come up, and this was well after I was already married. I had a friend, and we went to this person's house, and lo and behold, they bring marijuana out. And thank God I drove my car, because what happened was, I said, "I would do that." "Well, are you too good?" I said, "No, I'm too smart and I'm leaving." And I got in that car. She came out to my car and she goes, "Well, don't tell mom." I said, "Let me tell you something. I have never expected you to do something like that around me, and don't you ever put me in a situation like that and I left, I'm like, wow. I mean, there's all kinds of negative things out there. There's there's drugs, there's guns is a big problem. Um, just teach them the right way to go, and they're gonna mess up because they're human. But then, you gotta say, okay, you messed up. Can you tell me why you messed up? Let them talk to you about it first. That way, the psychological approach is always the best approach. But you have to do it with love. Don't be smothering. They don't like that. Do not be smothering, because or try to control. They don't want to feel like they're being controlled. If that happens, you lost them right there. Let them talk, listen to them. Maybe there's something that is going on in their life that they haven't told you about, and it will come out eventually. Just do it with love. Don't lose it. And I know it's hard. You just have to roll with the flow. But uh, it's hard to remain in control when something's happened to your child's did something wrong and there's steam coming out of your ears and you're like, "Oh my god, deep breath." But do it with love and they'll respect you for it. Don't come in there, "Well, I'm your boss," and don't do it that way. Do it with love. Let them speak first. Say, "Okay, I found out about this. What do you got to say about it? Let me know." And let them speak because don't cut them off, and they'll respect you for it later, I think.
Thank you so much for that beautiful answer. And guys, if you have any question for Gianna, please feel free to drop it on the chat. I'll be able to highlight it for her, and then she'll be able to answer it, to the best of her knowledge. Um, Now I'm going to slowly circle back into now your channel because you have a very beautiful channel. Um, what inspired you to actually start, putting your content out there? I love your introduction on the channel at the about section because anybody who comes to your channel will know why you started YouTube. To be honest, because you're very direct and very crystal clear on your about section. So what really inspired you to actually start putting out content here? Because this reveals to me another passion that you didn't immediately talk about. And I asked you to introduce yourself. Because you talked about you've been caregiving. There's the aspect of journalism, but now there's the aspect of auctions. There's aspect of jewelry and more. Where did this interest, come in? And just tell us more about it and what inspired you to now start putting the content in this space.
Well, I first started out, I was watching YouTube videos, and I just first off, it was the where they buy the lockers, and I just went through there, and I come upon a video that it was she was selling jewelry, sterling silver, and I just got in there, and I really enjoyed it, and I love to talk, and I know you know that. But then as time went on, I knew I had a lot of items, and I thought, I could probably do that. So, excuse me, but you know, I just figured that I could do this, and I could do it from home. Never have to leave the house, go out and do what I love so much, shopping, is you couldn't tell. But it I began to learn more and more about gemstones and stones and jewelry marks, and I was just like a sponge. I was drawing it all in. You know what one of my biggest problems is? I'm a perfectionist, and if it ain't right, and if it's not right, I'm really hard on myself because I am a perfectionist. I do things a certain way, and if it ain't right, I'm not liking it. But then I got into it and I listened to people like yourself, Gina, and some other people that I think a lot of. And I thought, you have potential, girl. Use it. You know, you have potential. You know what you're doing. You've watched enough videos. Get in there and run with the best of them. So I started to do shorts and everything like that. I knew there was an avenue to success. And you're not going to achieve success if you're sitting on your duff watching everybody else doing it and you're behind the line somewhere. Go up front, put yourself out there. You have people that will judge you. You know what I say to that? Bring it. But see, a lot of them wouldn't bring it because they're scared. But but just get out there and be you, be the best you could be. We all have talents, and if you have a talent that you're not using, you are given a God-given ability. Use it to your advantage. If you don't use that, it'll be given to someone else. You know, God does give us, makes us individuals and good human beings, and He knows what we can do, and do it. Just don't sit there wishing and hoping. Jump in there and do it because don't get this out of your mind right now. Well, I'm not this, I'm not that. Forget it. Get out there and roll with it because not everyone's going to judge you. You know, they're not going to do it. And if they judge me, I don't give a rat's tush because I'm me. If you like me, fine. If you don't, and if you don't like me, then you don't know what you're missing, right?
And my sister is here on there. My sister is watching you from Facebook, and she's like, "Wow, I love Gianna. Gianna is so direct. I love how she's so
Thank
direct."
you.
Yeah. And
Well, I try to be.
carry on, carry on. Sorry.
I think if you can put yourself out there
Mm,
and maybe, whoops, maybe some people are watching and they feel the same way that I just described. Do you know how uplifting that can be to somebody? Get all this nonsense out of your head and go for it
absolutely.
because everyone has talents. Get in there. Don't worry if you mess up, so what? The next time you're going to do better, right?
Of course.
We are people. We are not perfect. Perfection is on the other side.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Let that person see the real you. If you make a mistake, giggle and go on. But
Mm,
just shoot for the moon. I was stagnant for a while and I thought, daggone it, I have abilities, I have talent, and I'm going to use them. I don't care what anybody thinks, they can like it or not.
mm,
So, I'm going to do it. So I hope maybe this may have inspired some young person or some person that may be struggling with identity issues out there.
yeah.
Don't worry about it. Let yourself shine. And if
Absolutely.
wear your jewelry, wear your bling like that, and go for it.
I
You
like that.
know,
I like how she's showing off the bling. Let me just address something real quick on the chat.
sure.
Alsimo, welcome, Alsimo. Alsimo is my amazing brother all the way from Indonesia. Alsimo, thank you so much. I've just seen your response. I was seeing your message. The event is tomorrow. Don't worry. You've not missed it. The event is happening tomorrow at around what time is it? Maybe 1 hour. I don't know, 1 hour earlier than the current time. I know it will be very late for you because Indonesia is like 6 hours ahead. But in case you find time, you can just pop in and just say, just say hi to the tribe and connect to them. To the people who are wondering, I know I'm discussing this logistics with Alcimo, but I'm hanging out with Gianna. Gianna is my co-host for the Sunday service as I figure out the logistics for tomorrow. So tomorrow we are having a state event. We're having a state event. I'm calling my party a state event because we are presidential and that's how we roll. So we are celebrating 4 years on YouTube and also 4K milestone. So Alcimo is one of the guys I approached just to come in and motivate some of us small content creators who are really struggling because he got his big break last year when he got 100,000 subscribers, and I believe he's quite an authority figure that I feel like we need to have on the panel. So that's why I was like sorting out logistics with Alcimo on the on the chat. Kennedio's welcome, nice to see you. I saw a very beautiful comment earlier. I just want to say that I can highlight it for Gianna, and then we can talk about it. But Gianna talked about something, grabbing an opportunity. Like she saw people doing it and she was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to start. The channel is now, guys, if you don't have Gianna, the co-host, I've pinned the link there. Or you can just search for her name. She's very searchable on YouTube, by the way, Gianna Bradford. Search for that name. You will find her channel. She's going to talk about a few things, blings and whatnot, shopping, etc. Make sure you grab that channel immediately, and then let's give her support. We want to get that channel to 300. So if you haven't already connected to the co-host, grab that link I've pinned on the top of my chat, and let's get her to her 300 milestone. She has very few videos. It's still a growing channel, so she has very few videos that you can watch one and then leave a beautiful comment, and then you connect to that beautiful house. But she talked about something that I like: the power of grabbing an opportunity when it presents itself and not delaying. And I just wanted to clarify more on that. People like giving excuses sometimes, like, oh, I don't have the best phone. Oh, I don't have camera skills. Oh, I don't think I'll do very well. I don't know how to upload these things on YouTube. I don't know the logistics. I don't know the lighting needs to be coming from which direction. What were, like, can you tell us about some of the most interesting things you learned when you before you posted your first content on YouTube? Like, what were like the aha moments? You're like, oh wow, so this is what it happens. How did you even learn how to do your live stream? Like, you are very comfortable doing live streams. I think I figured that is your most comfortable part. You're very comfortable doing live streams. What was the first experience like? Because I like hearing those growing pains that people have when they're starting something.
Yeah, it's the most stifling thing in the world is fear. Fear controls you. Don't be afraid because they can't fire you. It's your channel, right? You need to sometimes you need to take baby steps. Put a video out there, and if you don't get a gazillion thumbs up, so what? You know, it's about your progression into bigger and better, and you have to start at the bottom. If you're feeling very, "Oh my god, all these people are watching," well, that's good for you, that's watch hours right there, and if you're working toward a goal in your business, then, do it. If you need to take baby steps, at least you've taken that step, and you'll get over it, you'll get more comfortable. The things that kinda got me a little nervous was the mechanics of StreamYard and things like that, but, you know, like me, you do one video and it leads to another and another and another. Do a video about your hobby. Everyone has hobbies, do a video about that. If you go on a walking trail, video it. People like to see that stuff. They really do, and there's video potential all around you, you just have to know what that is, and don't be afraid. Fear will keep you in the corner. Come out fighting. Bring it. Fear is what and fear is just something that gets in your head and you're scared and you might mess up. Or what if you mess up? Just go back and do it again. Life is like this. You have one mistake right after the other till you get it right. And don't be afraid to put yourself out there. I mean, like I said, what are they gonna do? Fire you? Well, they can't. So there you go.
Sorry, I think I was muted. Don't stop fear stop you from getting to that next milestone. And a lot of us here have actually I always tell people, for you to actually come and put yourself out here, you've actually conquered your fear, because YouTube is actually putting yourself out there. It's like literally you are opening yourself to criticism. You're opening yourself to all possibilities. Not everybody will agree with what you're doing here. I always say the day you opened your YouTube channel, and for me it was exactly 4 years ago tomorrow, and I will be talking about that tomorrow during the event. Um, you literally conquered the fear. You said, I'm going to put myself out there. And the danger of putting yourself out there is that not everybody may agree or buy whatever you are selling. And it's okay. It's okay, because you put yourself out there. And I always say, the people who criticize you, where is their content again? They were not bold enough to actually put the content out there, but you did it. You did the first step. You did the video. You put in the content. I always say, before you criticize me, show me the content first. But if it is something that is going to make me grow, I will appreciate the criticism. But if it is something personal, I'll be like, show me your content first, and then we can have this conversation. If it's not there, then take a seat. I'm not listening to you.
Hmm.
Take a seat. Um, Gianna, thank you so much. I want to actually now delve into the content that is why jewelry? Why not conversations about home care? Why not conversations about journalism, the profession that you really wanted to get into? Why not personal conversations about your relationship with that relationship, the frosty relationship you had with your dad? Why not content about 42 years of marriage? Why not content about your relationship with your only daughter? Why jewelry specifically? I know I've asked you a lot of questions, but I know you get the point of where I'm going with this.
Oh, that's fine. Ask away. I got an answer for you every time. But she is not a jewelry wearer. I am, but she helps her mother. If I need something, I do have other items besides jewelry, but
Mm.
jewelry seems to appeal to females, and maybe I should bring a little bit of male stuff in, but I'm prissy. But um, I enjoyed learning about stones and gemstones. I've got quite a few gemstones that I collect and rings and everything like that. Now people say, "Well, your channel name's too long." Well, whoopee! I'm the one that made it up. You don't like it? They make things where you can go somewhere else. Well, it was my chosen name, and I'm not changing it.
I love it. I love it.
Because it has my name in it. It just seems significant to me. I could have shortened it, but I didn't want to. Why should I do something that someone else wants when it's my channel?
Mm.
If you want to change your name, change your own name. What I'm saying. But
Just hold.
um,
Yeah.
yes, I do. Is your mind blown about now? Say, man, this woman would give you hands your butt to you. But no, I do have other items as well. I do like vintage items, things from the past because they're so beautiful.
Mm,
It just they're made better. But uh, don't have a lot of male items, but you never see what I like to do. I like to watch YouTube and see what's selling and kind of get a general idea of what works.
mm.
You know, but yeah, that's how I basically do it. And sometimes I just like it and I buy it because you never know what someone's interest is. But anyway, now that I've blown that one off, next.
Yeah. And I like that. I like that because you're also giving yourself the gift of learning from people. You are,
Yes.
yeah. I think I love that. I love that. It's a very beautiful way of learning. The other day, I was watching Sheena. It was very late at night, and you are there with Sheena on the panel. You are very busy doing your thing. I could see you there in your small little box, but I was like, it was a very beautiful collaboration, and you seemed like you're having a great time because I think you're trying to sort out your collection, and Sheena was doing the sale on the main screen, and it looked so amazing. And that takes me now to the thing, and thank you so much for like the compliment you gave me when you were giving that answer earlier about, I didn't know that you learned something from my channel. I'm so honored. I'm truly honored. Thank you so much for saying it. What do you think, what do you think about collaboration? What is the power of collaboration, especially as small content creators? For you, what has collaboration done for your channel, and what do
I
you think about it?
I think that a collaboration is really important when you have two people in sync with one another. I mean, me and Sheena do have similar qualities, and we're a little different, and sometimes different is good. I can be just as silly as the next person, but there's magic there.
Yes.
It feels like we're related, really. I don't know. She lives in Oklahoma, I live in Indiana, but there's just something about her, and it's real important. I think each person should complement the other one. She is, I think, so much of her. And I'll tell you what, she's a powerhouse. Her channel, her channel has grown so much, but
Yes.
a lot of it, she loves people. She don't like negativity, which I don't either. I can't stand it.
Yeah, me too.
But we both do possess the same quality. We're both empaths. And the best way I can explain it is we sense things and we think above the norm, and you can sense things and I can look at somebody and I watch them, the body language and stuff, and you can just tell there's something special there. You know, you ever been around a person that you just liked immediately? And and I'm real sensitive like that. And I watch people a lot. You can learn a lot by watching people. Yes, I do run my mouth, but you can learn so much from people's body language, and a cooperation is a good thing, especially if you two get along and you click and respect one another. I haven't been on their channel, but I have observed people having a guest on their channel and they're getting cheap shots in. Nuh-uh. You respect people uppermost. Don't have a person come on because you think you're better than they are and you want to get
Mm.
a cheap shot in and make them feel about that tall. No. You know how many people I unsubscribe to for that reason alone? You treat people
Abs-
with dignity and respect. And if you have to do them like that and your self esteem is that low, then you need to get a life, the right one.
I like how Gianna, guys. This is why I love Gianna because and Sheena, Sheena told me, and you all know Sheena. Sheena is known and really respected in my community, Gianna.
Mm-hmm.
And she gets away with a lot of things here in Tribe Goga, and they always like Goga. We know Sheena is your sister. We know Sheena is your sister, even if she wins giveaways and everything. People are always like, no, why is Sheena winning the giveaway? We know Sheena is your sister. She's not supposed to be winning the giveaway. And
She is.
yeah, so but Sheena is amazing, and I have known Sheena for quite a while, and we met when our channels were still like really, how do I put it? I think we were on that stage of aggressive networking. We were trying to like go around the world and just build a community. We were actually doing what you call community building, for lack of a better word.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so much work because we never used to sleep. We could literally count the amount of hours we used to sleep. And one of the things, and I like that the fact that you said it. And Monday was watching it from Canada says, I love Gianna. I love how you said it, plain and simple. She doesn't mince words. This is the thing with Gianna. Um, so
Mm-hmm.
the journey of community building, with Sheena was to look for people with similar interests because negativity kills a channel, and you rightly pointed it out. And I always tell my community that the chat, even the quality of the conversations people are having in your platform, it is a reflection of you as the host. If there are certain things that if certain things are going so wrong on the chat, it means if a new person was to come,
Mm-hmm.
think of a bystander. If a bystander was to come and see what's going on, they'll be like, the host tolerates this behavior, so it will actually look very bad on you as a content creator. And that's why I like what you say, that sometimes you have to look at some of the things. How do you treat people? How do you treat guests? Because it's an extension of you as a content creator. And you literally just took it out of my mouth. Johnny Small Pepper is in the building. Welcome, Johnny. Nice to
Oh,
see you.
hi, Johnny.
Yeah,
Now
Johnny is here.
he's a fine person too.
Yeah, he's great. Johnny and I, we always have the most amazing jokes on these YouTube streets. And Johnny has also been there just watching the journey, and it's always been amazing. And that literally is going to take me now to the next. You talked about being an empath, and Sheena's community has that type. Like there are certain, you can always tell people are very warm. People have a certain affiliation. People like positivity. They like. I mean, and it's always amazing. Those are the kind of people I've met in Sheena's platform, and I've always been honored
Mm-hmm.
because of the friends I've made from her space. And for me, I like what you said. You learn a lot by watching. You learn a lot by watching, and you can tell a
Mm-hmm.
lot about somebody by watching.
Right.
And which I want to now. My next question is going to like cut in two ways.
Mm-hmm.
So number one, based on your caregiving career and based on just empaths are very observant people. They don't even speak. They like assessing a situation. They feel things that ordinary people may not really have access to, that kind of, because ordinary people may be very superficial, but empaths will really go deep into it. Empaths tend to be very highly sensitive people. Um, so based on just like your experience in terms of caregiving, and based on just the few observations you've made by visiting a few channels here on YouTube, what are some of the things that you think as a small content creator when you are live? Because I always say when you're live, you're actually documenting something for posterity.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the things that you think we need to be very careful, especially when you are on a platform such as this? The world is watching. And I like cracking a joke here that the president may be watching, the president of the United States may be watching me here, but I may not know. The king of England may be watching and may be enjoying this conversation, but the king, of course, is not going to comment on the chat because he's the king. But he's watching and enjoying the conversation. Um, and that's one of the things I always insist on people, that you have to be very mindful, because you never know who is watching you. There are 50 people looking at me right now. I don't know who these 50. I know at least 20 people who are chatting, but I don't know who the other 30 are. So, what are some of the tips or the nuggets of wisdom you would have to a small content creator who may be getting into live streams? And it can also be based on your experience in the few live streams that you've done. What are some of the tips that we need to be very wary of, especially when you are making content around this platform?
Well, I think that you need to keep it clean first of all. Don't come on with your with your um you should be appropriately dressed. I've always been a professional person because people are looking at the full package and don't have the package hanging out. You know, but I think there is should be an air of professionalism. People need to get the ideal that you know what you're talking about. You have looked into the product you're selling. Be truthful. Don't lie about it. If there's something wrong, tell them. You know, the researching of a lot of your items. Do you know what a point of purchase for something is when you know what you're talking about and you can prove it? You know, that's the way you're effective. And a lot of the other things is the showing of the item. You need to have it in the best light and show it the best way possible. I used to be in sales too, by the way, and there's a certain psychology that goes along with that. You first of all, you need to be pleasant and don't be fake. I don't like fake. Be pleasant, be yourself, present that item, know what you're talking about. Don't come on and never give a comp on your channel, especially if it's a non-sold comp. That's where people go wrong. A lot of times you'll have to tell them, someone will say, well, that cost such and so was listed on eBay. Doesn't matter. Don't bring it up. It's not fair. And just present your item. Let them make their own decision. Do not be facetious, and people do that for attention, by the way. That's why they do that. But just know what you're doing, present. The first thing people see is this here. I look. Now I've been uh, uh, cut on because I like to dress nice. You think I care? No, I don't. Because you know what? The person doing it needs to clean when they get their act cleaned up. When they're perfect, then they may judge me, and they're probably not, and that's why they're saying it. But you need that nice environment. You need to be real to people. People love to see the real you. They don't like this mechanical thing that seems like they've been wound up and they're just repeating something. You just have to be yourself, do the best you can do, work with what you've got. I know there's other resellers that may have these to do die props or whatever, but don't worry about it. Don't jump out there and buy an expensive display at first because you're trying to make money. You can do that later. They'll say, "Oh, you need this, you need that." Are you buying it? So just work with what you got. You got to start down here, and then you can build yourself up. You know, but I've had a lot of people do. They only did it once. Didn't do it no more. I'm kind that'll tell you in a minute. But just you have to start at your own pace. Not everyone has the money to do that, and you can make things. You can make things. But hi, thank you. And that's how I do it. I started out, I didn't have the high tech stuff. I probably still don't, but I get it done. You just go for it and do your stuff. And I think sometimes people learn to appreciate things better if they start down here and then build up, because there is that climb. And you have to walk before you can run. That's my experience. But don't think you have to have this, high dollar display. Nonsense. If you want it later after you have built your business and your clientele, do it. But don't let anybody tell you nothing because it's your money, not theirs. Now, next.
I like how she's like, next, go. Gianna has answers for everything, guys. Are you connecting to Gianna? Are we getting her to 300? Ava Nation, nice to see you. I saw Ava Nation there on the chat. I've seen James Gype. Welcome, James Gype, another amazing content creator there. Primo Wedson logging in all the way from Brazil.
Yes,
I
we need
see.
300.
Yes, I see Heather. Heather is there. Welcome, Heather. Heather is also another amazing friend of mine. Thank you so much, guys, for
Goodness
tapping in.
gracious. Thank
Dida
you.
Safari. Let's get her to 300. Click on that pinned link there, or you can search for her name. It's Gianna Bradford on the as you can see on the screen. Connect to her there so that you can get her to that next milestone. Heather says, I got my driver's license and a new car, Goga. I'm going to take my daughter's ashes to the ocean in April. Oh wow! Oh wow! Okay, finally, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm glad that something is really working out. Heather, thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you so much
Oh,
for
nice.
yeah, thank you so much for sharing that. um and then Gianna is gracious and Johnny, I will kick you out of my stream.
Some untoasted contempt
Johnny,
kneecaps has all been up from you.
Johnny, leave Johnny alone. Johnny, we have a question here from Menza. Let me ask the question from Menza, because I didn't want to miss that question. It's a very beautiful question, and I think I need to capture it before Johnny distracts me. Uh, Johnny knows how to derail me every single time, every single time. And to everybody who is coming in, thank you so much for once again. Please click on the three dots just so that you can like the video, and then also click the subscribe button if you're not connected. We are having a very beautiful party tomorrow. Make sure you don't miss that party. We are going to discuss the journey on YouTube, content creation, and whatnot. Make sure you don't miss that one. Mensa is asking you a question, Gianna. I've just highlighted it for you on the screen. Please ask Gianna if there is any regret so far on being a content creator, and if yes, why? That's actually a good question. I love it. Or none. So
Well, um, I always, uh, choose my content very precisely. Uh, However, there are some people that I was around that turned out to be not what I thought they were.
hmm.
I will give you that, but it's been all good. I've met all kinds of people. But I tell you what, you better keep your friends close and your enemies closer because I'll tell you something. And then there's the two-faced part. And I was good to this person. And then she turned out to be like she was. And you know what? You just take it and rip it apart and toss it in the garbage. Because I tell you something, I can't forgive that person, but I haven't forgotten. And that's my only regret. I have enjoyed people, but you always have that one that's going to push your buttons because they're envious or just something silly. And people will do that to you. But they know, you know, I've always taken up for myself. I've had to. But you know what? God's watching them. He knows what they did, and He pays back in full. So you just let it go and let them reap the benefits of what they did. And they will. You may see it, you may not, but here's a saying I like to use. The most disappointed people in the world are those who get exactly what's coming to them. From the book of Gina.
From the book of Gina, from the book of Gina, from the book of Gina. Um, what do you see as your what? Sorry, it's actually raining here in Nairobi, so I can literally hear the rain from my microphone. So that's why I'm coming very close to the microphone so that I have this. I tend to have this fear that you can't hear me because of the rain outside. From the book of Gina. What has been your, like, let me, because I like one thing you said about you research a lot, you look at what people are doing in terms of selling and everything. What is your most favorite part when it comes to creating content? Some people say it is actually shooting the video like when they're having their phone and they're shooting. Some people say it is editing. Some people say it is uploading on YouTube. Some people hate all those things that look like labor and they just say, I just like showing up and looking pretty on the camera, and that is it. So, which is your favorite part when it comes to content creation?
I was accused of that as well because I have a laptop and that camera is like it is for a reason. And you can guess it was a female. Imagine that. But I think it's nice to be face forward because I don't like people watching my hands. I think that it is far more gracious to be face forward because, for one thing, they get to know you, and people watch for certain things on people. And do I dress nice? You darn right I do. Does it bother people? You're darn right it does. Do I care? No, because I'm going to be me regardless of anything. I'm going to be me first. And a lot of times people will put a spotlight on you because, number one, they have low self esteem and they're hoping and wishing, number two, and I'm going to be me. I think it's more personable to be face forward. Not all resellers do that, but I do it. Remember the golden rule: if you can't say something nice, do not say it. Check, right? I may be really blunt and everything, but I'm not going to be insulted to people. I'm just going to keep it real and let the ball land where it may. That's
Sorry, I was muted there for a bit. Guys, I welcome any questions you may have for Gianna. Before we read, I don't want to keep her here for so long. If you have any question that you want to ask her, please feel free to ask. Now it is like your chance to ask those questions. We only need like 20 more so that we can get her to 300. This is something you can easily do, guys. If you are not connected to the co-host, go to the pinned link. I'm just going to drop it again. Only 20 left. Only 20 left. You can make this happen. Only 20 left for her to get to her milestone. So let me just see. Only 20 to go
Thank you,
for.
Keisha.
Yeah, Kisha is one
Thank
of my
you so
mods as
much.
well. um Let me just see. Okay, I've dropped the link. I need to pin it there real quick. Let me just see. Do you think you're going to change? Do you think you're going to change the content, or you're just going to stick to the jewelry and the shopping? Any I'm just now looking at the future.
No, because um, I'm going to do when the weather clears up and it's not so cold. I'm going to video my home. My home was built in 1926, and I'm going to walk around with my camera, and I'm going to show my flowers, and I'm going to show the wishing well my husband built for me, and there's going to be different stuff to where the content doesn't get dry. I live about a mile from a forestry. I'm going to go up there. I'm going to show the beautiful lakes and all that. And, because I believe that people like different content on a person's
Mm,
YouTube channel.
that's true.
And nothing really, people like that. It kind of, it's very soothing, and You got to show the other sides of you because there's more than one of me, I guarantee you.
How comes you're not how comes you're not camera shy? Like, I always believe, especially when we are starting off on YouTube, even I, if I was to like tell you for free, 4 years ago when I was like making my yoga videos, I could never look at the camera. And the good thing, it was just me doing my yoga, so I never really needed to look at the camera. I just needed to do the yoga from a distance. But you're very camera confident, and I like what you said. You like the camera painting forward because it is currency. People actually believe in you, and they see you. Actually, you can look them directly in the eye right there. It kind of you kind of win them just based on that. So
Hmm.
just tell us more about that. How where do you get your camera confidence from? Because I've seen it in your live streams, I've seen it in your videos. It's a very beautiful thing, especially for somebody who's starting off on
Thank
YouTube.
you.
Yeah.
I always believe if I do a haul or something, I like to come live because I like the interaction with the subscribers. Uh, I don't know. I just did it. I just got up there and you know, with this camera, it's the only way I could do it. So I just
Mm,
come on there face forward and I just really enjoy. They get to see your expressions. They learn. People are watching you and checking you out to see what kind of person you are. And I know that because I do the same thing. But yes, sometimes you're like, oh no, there's the camera. If you spend your time thinking about, well, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not this, I'm not that, you'll never do it. Just say, I'm me, here I am. I'm a good person. And you just get on there and let it roll because you got to start somewhere, right?
absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
Goga, I'm going to reverse this situation. So,
Yes.
me as a person to look at me, would you think that I would have the personality type that I have?
No, I was very, the first time, because we connected with you over Shina, and then I didn't check your channel, I think, until after 2 weeks. When I don't know, for some reason, I don't know why I expected somebody more quiet, mellowed out, and everything. But your energy on that video, I was like, these are my people. It was very surprising. I didn't expect that for some reason. It was very nice when I watched the video, and then that's I was like, oh, Jenna is good people, and I like it was a very totally different energy than what I'd anticipated.
Hmm.
Yes. So I was pleasantly surprised, to be honest. I was surprised. I don't know why I expected. I don't know I don't even know what I was thinking. Let me not even say it because I don't know what I expected. But I was pleasantly surprised.
Come on, Goga. You thought she's cute. She's really cute.
Jana, the kids are still awake.
That's okay. I think you're handsome as well.
Oh, let's.
Touch your face like you did that one day.
Why do you like the color red? And you and I have always had these amazing
You know
arguments, even on.
what?
Yeah,
Red
yeah.
is the color of power.
Ooh.
Red is a
Okay.
and whenever you see someone wearing red, they mean business. Red could mean they're feisty. Red can mean they have a bad temper. If you ever meet someone that's wearing red, buckle down. You're in trouble. No, I just love red. I love pink too. What do you get when you add white to red? You get pink, right?
Pink, absolutely, yeah.
I do love red though. There's just something about it that it It's like a that "Here I am" color, ready or not.
And you know there's that day there's a necklace you bought from Sheena. You know this red glass necklace. I think you even did I think when you're opening them when they finally got to you. Maybe you can show us a few things. There's some ladies here who are like, Goga, let Gianna show us those things that you're talking about. We are not relating. Okay, she's getting her haul. That's the one. Let me put you on solo layout so that they can see. Um let me yeah, there she is.
That's all glass. That's all glass. Put that with the right blouse and bada bing, bada boom, you're ready to go. And I would wear that too, and I wouldn't care what anybody thought either, but isn't that gorgeous?
Amazing, amazing.
Isn't
It's
it beautiful?
it looks beautiful, and I love how it stands out, and
Mhm.
it's just one of those things that I realized that it was one of the ones you took a lot of time, I think, on that one, even more than the diamond. And then Kisha here also got another glass necklace. Oh,
Yeah.
that is a similar to my necklace that I still have not shown. Kisha was told by Sheena that we told her like, Kisha, you need to go do a video on that necklace that you got.
Mhm.
And remember, even when Sheena was selling that, when you got,
Wow,
yeah,
okay.
when you got this red necklace, Sheena was like, "Oh, this looks like the one Kisha from Goga's, community got." Yeah. So it's one of those things. It's one of those things. Aha. If you have any question for Gianna, please feel free to ask her now.
Yeah.
It can be anything. It can be anything about her channel. In case you want her to show you like her diamonds or anything. But we don't want you to go and rob her. So, um, I'm just saying. I'm just
It
saying.
looks like Johnny has blocked a troll.
Oh, Johnny, no,
Every
that's somebody's ninja. Don't worry. I will get
every
them out
now
of.
and
I will get them out of my prison. That's somebody's ninja. They are not using their main house. Um, Sasi is watching you from Nigeria and says, "Wow, Gianna, that's such a beautiful and lovely necklace." Is there any other? Is there any other thing you want to like? What is another favorite thing that you got from the either your halls or your collection that maybe the ladies will be interested in seeing here? They seem to have loved the necklace for sure.
you.
Yeah.
You've never had a troll until you've had I think her name is Gloria Putzpani, and she says some real vulgar stuff. I had her in mind one time, but she only said that once, and boom, she's gone.
Yeah. Anyway, no, Johnny, don't spare. Loud is using a ninja. I know her very well. And if Yanni is cool people, don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. Kisha is like Johnny has gone full mod fear crazy. No, Johnny is lethal. Johnny is lethal. Johnny literally disciplined somebody on my live stream once while I was watching, and that person never like repeated what they said again. Johnny, there is me, and then there is Nightbot, and then there is Johnny. Johnny is even worse than Nightbot. So just think of Nightbot blocking you. Now imagine Johnny as three Nightbots. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, Anyway, so yeah, I thought you should just know, but I will check whether they are hidden in my prison. I will check whether they are hidden in my prison, and then I get them out of the prison. Um, out of the prison. I think I totally admire the kind of content you're putting out there. I love the live streams. Between live streams, video, and shorts, which ones do you think you like more, in your personal opinion?
Well, I think shorts create you normally get subscribers from shorts, and
Yes.
I think I like the live streams better because you get to spend more time with your subscribers,
Mm.
and then of course other people watch. And I have really blazed a trail this month. I really have. So, but they're not going to know you unless you put it out there. It's
Absolutely. I love live streams more because
Mhm.
for the longest time, I used to do I used to have done a lot of videos. Like I've done a lot of videos on my channel. But the algorithm for some reason never used to pick up the videos. But the algorithm loves the live streams because I think there's more engagement. I get to hang out with my community and everything.
Mhm.
They in fact they've become like a hangout spot, so people actually look forward to the Sunday service. People look forward to the Wednesday fireside chat and those kind of things. So it becomes like a very nice place just for people to to hang out and and stuff. So I'm always like I think
Mhm.
it's always a matter of exploring, and I think I'm leaning more towards live stream as it is.
Mhm.
Yeah. Welcome, Joichi. Welcome, Joichi. Welcome, Joichi. You guys, I'm not seeing you asking Gianna any questions, so I will just keep asking her my own personal questions, or maybe we can just start having our own stories
They
here.
said that Gina's an open book.
We start having our own hangout stories here, and then the problem when you start having our own stories here, they'll start saying, "Goga, why are you leaving us out of the conversation? What are you guys discussing?" And I'm like, they're not asking anything. So, and we are trying to be mindful enough so that they don't feel like left out. The conversation. Oh my goodness. Um, Gina, what about your traveling? Traveling. Any interest when it comes to traveling? Because part of like shopping means, sometimes you have to
Mhm.
get out of your comfort zone. So, anything about travel that you may want to share with us? Ndambuki, nice to see you. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I let's see, it's been about 10 years ago. I went on a cruise. I went to Belize, Honduras, Cozumel,
Ooh.
Mexico, and Grand Cayman Islands. And it's just the water was just different colors at different ports, and it just we had to take a little boat to go across to get to a little island. And as I was looking at the water, I was thinking, "Oh my gosh, how can people not think there's a God? Look how beautiful that is." And that's what was going through my mind. It's like that was a God created thing, you know.
Yeah.
And I would love to go to Hawaii. Of course, it might cost a few pennies, but I
I know
think
some.
that's my bucket list, Hawaii.
I know someone from Hawaii on YouTube. Probably like
Oh,
what's his name? Johnny knows him. Johnny, what's this guy from Hawaii? Surfer. I think you know him. I think you know Surfer. He's probably even been at Shina's panel, Shina's live stream, not the panel, but on the chat. I do know like Surfer is from Hawaii. Let me see. Islando Queen, how you doing once again?
mhm.
People are saying hi to Johnny. Uh, and then, okay, you guys are saying hi to each other. I don't have anything to see here. Are we getting to 300? Guys, are you connecting to the pinned link? I'm not releasing Gina until she gets to 300. So I will keep asking her anything I
Oh,
want to ask.
Lord, we may be on here for an eternity.
Don't worry, it will be done. It will be done. When they hear that, they will like Goga. They want
Yeah, the
receipts.
blessing of
They,
the
they'll be
children
like,
of seen waters of the world. Yes, Keyshawn. Yeah.
they want receipts, so they'll be like, okay, let's get rid of Jana. Let's get her to 300 very fast so that Goga can start the receipts. Yeah, Safa is a very nice guy. It was anytime I post a video and there is water, so long as there's an ocean, there's a
Mhm.
lake, there is any water in that video, Safa will be the first person to comment. And I'm always like, Safa, you love water too much. Like, sees any whiff of water on my channel, the first comment always comes from a Safa. It's always amazing. I don't know. He has an eye for these things. He loves water too much. And
Mhm.
it's always just amazing. It's always amazing. Maybe you should visit Kenya. You are welcome. I'll be more than happy to take you around.
Oh, we have someone doing a 14-day cruise. I bet they have the ball.
Yeah, I don't know. That will be a long cruise though to Kenya if you're to. I don't know,
Yes,
but
it
let's see.
would.
Jenna says, I have a friend doing a 14-day group cruise to Hawaii in February 2025 if you are
Oh,
interested.
how nice.
Ooh. Ooh.
Mercy.
Keisha. Mm, wow, interesting. Interesting. Okay, I have a private question somebody asked me on my inbox. They didn't want to type on the chat. They never like us typing things on the chat. She's saying congratulations on 42 years of marriage. What has been the what is the secret? Because they're saying that they are recently divorced after 15.
Hmm.
I got lost there.
The divorce
I
rate.
don't know what was the last thing. What sorry. So the question was, they recently divorced after 15 years, but she had you say that you've been married for 42 years. So she's just asking what have been like the tips and maybe the lessons, to keep the marriage that long. Private question. They didn't want to ask it on the chat. Yeah.
Well, it you know here's the first thing I'm going to say. If 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 you agree with two, if two people agree in the marriage totally, there's only one doing the thinking. It's a give and take. Uh, I was 19 and he was 22 when we got married, and you're not going to get along. I mean, sometimes, but then you get into it, and then you realize how much you love each other, and then you come back together. And it can't all be about one person. It can't. It's not. You have to learn compromise. That word, capital C, compromise. It can't. You have to be able to give and take. And don't be taken and not giving because it doesn't work. It just, and I'm spoiled, terribly spoiled, but may I earn that. But not everybody's going to get along. You have to figure out what if when you got married, if the love is still there. And if it is, it's worth fighting for because the divorce rate out there is way up there. Of course, there's different reasons why people get a divorce, and some of them are unloading him be worth it, especially if it's an abuse situation.
Hmm.
If he's doing that, out the door. And it goes the same for the females. There are abusive females, not only physically but verbally. But you have to figure out. A lot of people goes to a marriage counselor. They have more problems than the people they're counseling, and they've probably been married multiple times, and they've got a degree. And how could they teach anybody anything when they ain't learned nothing themselves? You know?
Hmm.
But if there's love there and you appreciate and respect one another, then it's gonna last. It can't be a one-sided thing because there's a person over here and that
Hmm.
person has feelings and you have to learn to be able to work together. And if you can't work together, that's not a good thing. Marriage is
Okay.
hard, raising children, lots of work, compromise. Right, Keisha, you are right. Right on.
Johnny is asking. Johnny. You think we've run out of questions? That look at what Johnny is asking you, Gina. Like, does Jenna use liquid or powder laundry detergent and why? Really? It's not that bad, Johnny. I mean, I don't think like I ran out of questions. Like,
I
Johnny.
only use Woolite because I don't want shrinking or fading, and I hang my stuff up to dry. And I am very particular about my stuff. You will never see anything in this house grace the dryer, but
that
towels, washcloths, maybe blue jeans. Oh, yeah, my stuff gets hung up. It's never put in the dryer.
Gina, you didn't
I
need to
will
answer
have
that. You didn't need to answer that question. Leave Johnny alone, and then you see who can contort their body more.
to do.
Sorry, did it? Yeah, there we go. Who can contort their body more, Gina or Goga?
Johnny take about 20 years off of this old girl, and she probably could because I was really flexible.
And then he says, "This is why I don't have friends, people. This is why I don't have friends, people." Oh my goodness, that was amazing. That is amazing. Johnny was always, Johnny is just crazy. And then Kisha says, Gina can contort more because she has had a baby. It's raining here. It's raining. Guys, have you connected to Gina? I'm just about to release her. She's been hanging out with me here for 2 hours. It's not something that I take for granted. I only plan to have her here for 1 hour. Can you imagine? She's just sacrificed 2 hours of her precious time to just hang out with me. It is not something that you take for granted. So please
Let me
connect to
say
that.
one more thing. I
Yes.
have had so much fun with these questions, and I'm glad I was on here. This may be your most interesting live stream to date.
Oh, Gina, it may actually be the most interesting live stream. Let me tell you what the analytics is telling me. We've been with you here for like 1 hour, 40 minutes. We so far on the live stream we have 4,000 views. Can you imagine? So yeah, so you may actually be right. You may have been the most interesting guest I've had here in the month of March. So I really appreciate.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Yeah.
Not that everyone's not important, but sometimes you have that one person that really rocks it, right? I think Sheena may have been really popular as well.
Oh, Sheena is very popular here. They know her
I
very
know.
well. Yeah, they know her very well.
So
Um,
I'm going to say goodbye.
wait,
Thank you,
don't
chat, for everything. Goga,
wait,
thank
wait, wait,
you.
wait, 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 wait. I will. There's a science on how you say goodbye here. I'm going to like give you your matching orders, and then I'll put you on solo layout, and then you have to like sell yourself, and because you've been in sales before, so you have to like flex a bit and say something interesting, and then now we can release you. There's a whole we're not letting you go easy, Gina. We've been having an amazing time with you. We don't want to let you go. So guys, if you don't have the beautiful and amazing co-host, Miss Gina Bradford, please connect to her on the pinned link. You can also search for that name. Like that's the only Gina
Which
Bradford
one
on
fits
YouTube.
your
Like
better, you or your husband? Goga owns the best fan. I wonder if he knows how to fix anything.
that's what that's the only Bradford, Gina Bradford you have on YouTube at the moment. It picks up your channel, and it's very it's a very beautiful thing when people have a name that is searchable on YouTube streets, and I always love that. So yeah, so Johnny says, Goga, 3,999 views are all my backup channels, Goga. You are right, Johnny. Right, 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 right. This vertical thing, Johnny, is just one of those things. It's just one of those things. Other than of course, the weakness when it comes to dropping links and whatnot. All right. So guys, if you don't have Gina, I'm going to let that link stay until I finish my show, so that we can get that bit of
Cat
support.
llama.
Yeah. So I'm going to give you like your cues, Gina, for the final words.
Excuse me.
So first of all, I want you to give us on top of your head. We have 60 people who are watching us right now. On top of your head, what are like the 5 life lessons you have learned and you live by? Okay, 5, just 5. I mean, just 5. If you have 10, why not? But I mean, I'm just keeping them to 5. Thereabout. 5 life lessons that you live by, and you like, these are, they may be your values. They're the things that they are your like daily mantras or whatever it is. And then say, okay, let's go. You seem like you want to answer it first before I go. I move on.
So you get ready to count those down. First of all, honesty is the best policy. Love people even though they're nasty. Always be the best version of yourself. Um, reach out your hand to someone who may need you. You just never know when that opportunity may come around. And I think number 5 would be, let me think, And always be available for your loved ones. That's really important because they live right in the same house, and that's my 5.
Guy, this lady is so smart. I was like ready. I was like, oh, she's going to take her time. She already has them at her fingertips. Like she can think on her feet. Like she was like, wait, ready. I didn't even like prepare her psychologically for this question. She literally just dropped the gems instantly. Thank you so much, Gina, for like really making the time. It was such an honor having you. It was, I think, a dream come true for me just for you to be here. And Sheena was right. Sheena was right. Like, this was very interesting. It was very positive. I had an amazing time. It felt like we were just hanging out. It felt
Did
like we
we
were just,
rock the house?
yeah, we did. You see, Kisha is telling you that Goga didn't have a pee break. I didn't actually like excuse myself to go pee. So I always take pee breaks at some point. But today I literally stayed for the 2 hours. I will now give you a chance to just, talk to people, like give people that opportunity to just come and connect to your channel. So sell yourself. I'll give you about 2 minutes, and then once you're done, I will be able to release you, and then I let you go about your business. So without further
Mhm.
ado, take it away. I will move myself off the screen so that you can take charge.
Okay. I'm kind of that charge kind of gal to start with if you really knew me really well. Well, I've really enjoyed being on here. I've enjoyed the questions that were asked. I think it gives an overview of the person that you're looking at. And some of the questions, kind of jog some memories, but hey, I've got a good memory too. But I've really enjoyed myself. I know sometimes I didn't watch the chat all the time because I get so into what I'm saying, but I appreciate each and every one of you. And you may see quite a bit of me in the future. You got to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Ding, ding, ding. I had a good time. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye bye.
Bye bye, Gina. Thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Always feel welcome to come here anytime. It was such an honor having you. Guys,
Oh, thank you.
if you don't have Miss Bradford, please connect to her. Her link is
You're
pinned up
very
there.
welcome.
Her link is pinned up there.
Alrighty.
I hope you know how to, I don't know how you I don't know. You'll find a way on how to leave. I don't know how to kick you out on this new software. She got it, she got it, she got it. And the guest is out of the building. The guest is out of the building after spending nearly I think actually 2 hours with me. That was amazing. Ifeanyi says I think she's going to hang around on the chat briefly. Ifeanyi says that she's a creative person. I would want to know. Ifeanyi, I got lost there. She's a creative person. Yeah, she's very creative. She's very creative. She's very creative. Gina, great discussion. Compliments are being thrown in. Uh, Kisha says, thank you, Miss Gina. Appreciate that. Thank you so much as well. Forget it. Okay, I got lost there for a moment. I see. Yeah. So thank you so much, guys. Kado's saying, great interview, Goga. Thank you so much, Johnny. I always appreciate. You know how we do. You know how we do. And it was so amazing. She kept. This is the one guest who actually came on time. Like she was ready. She was like, Goga, I am ready. Bring the link at 7. I actually extended my live stream time with 15 minutes so that I could go and have dinner. But I could see her on the chat. She was ready and waiting. She was ready and waiting. So she literally didn't come to play. Winsome says, Goga, I listened to all of the interview and I love her. Have you connected to her? If you don't have her, please type Gina Bradford. Let me just see whether I can type it for you on the chat. This is the name of her channel. This is the name of the channel. You can type that real quick on the chat. Hey, Travel Na Frank, welcome. How you doing, Travel Na Frank? Nice to see you. You can type that there on the chat so that you can connect to her. Let me see that I can put it here. Right. You can search that channel that is on the banner. You can search that channel that is on the banner, and then you can connect to her. Let's get her to 300, guys. That is my mission. I want her to make sure that she's at 300. Helen Akoya is saying full connection done. Full connection done. Appreciated, Helen. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's get her to let's get her to that milestone. I need to drink some water. I don't know why I'm choking. I need to drink some water. Yes, and I don't have that thing of taking a break. Where is it? Because I'm using Restream, guys. I don't have where that thing of taking a break. Where is it? I can't. I forgot to upload the video. Anyway, please go to Gina's channel. Yes, whatever Johnny says. Watch 2 complete shorts. Leave a comment. You don't even need to watch a video there. They are shorts. They are shorts. They are shorts. They are shorts. Go watch. Actually, go watch 3 shorts. Go watch 3 shorts and then leave a nice comment to those shorts. Hey, Bev Artist Kitchen. Nice to see you. Welcome, Bev Artie. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Bev Artist Kitchen. Nice to see you. I look like I'm glowing and such. Am I ready for my party? Am I ready for my party tomorrow? Now, let us talk about the state event tomorrow. Tomorrow we are having a state event, and I'm so excited about it. I am celebrating 4K on YouTube streets. Rebecca Mle Prince is still in the chat. I'm celebrating like 4 years and 4K on YT streets. The party is ready. I have tried to get need to get some water. Yeah. Gina says, I have to use the necessary. I'll be right back. Oh, Gina is still hanging out with us on the chat. Yeah. So, guys, if you don't have Gina's girl, she's there. So, Gina is there with you guys on the chat. I see her there typing on the chat. Anyway, so let us talk about the state event tomorrow. So, the state event starts at 7:15 p.m. East African time. 7:15 p.m. East African time. Hey, official Charlotte, welcome. 7:15 p.m. East African time. It will be like around, let me convert that time into American time. That will be around 19 minus 8. That comes to about, it will be like around noon. It will be like around noon in America. Miss Wendy, I know you're asking me that question earlier. It will be like around noon in America. So we can most of you will be going for your lunch break at that time, so you can pop in for your lunch break. It will start at 7:30 until late. So I know Americans are busy working, other than Johnny, because Johnny is like retired and rich and is definitely enjoying his vacation. So Johnny will be able to pop in. You are most welcome. It will be an open panel. I will do it on horizontal. I will definitely not be doing it on vertical because it's a party and I have to show off my outfit. The dress code is traditional or ethnic, anything that screams ethnic. I decided to wear something traditional today when I was coming on the live stream. Can you guys see it nicely? Can you see? Let me stand up. Are you seeing there? I'm wearing. You guys, some of you didn't even notice my outfit. You didn't even notice my outfit because of Gina. Yeah. I'm wearing like a traditional outfit, as you can tell. But tomorrow we have to step up. Tomorrow we have to be more colorful. So if you're going to be joining the panel tomorrow, it's going to be a very colorful ceremony. So everybody must wear something that represents their culture. Anything that screams culture. Your culture, whatever it is. Jamaicans in the house. I said anything other than the flag. Jamaicans, you're welcome. Anything other than the flag. Jamaicans are getting so rattled anytime I say that because they're like, Goga, leave our flag alone. What's wrong with you, Goga? Yeah, because Jamaicans, when you say Jamaican, when you tell them like ethnic, they'll throw in the flag there. Like for some reason, they can't just ignore their flag. So ethnic African wear. Of course, I'm African, so I'll be wearing something African. I'll be wearing something big, and I'll be having like about 4 change of outfits in the live stream. So 4, maybe 3 or 4. There'll be cake. We are going to blow candles and cut cake. There'll be cake to be cut. What else? We'll be having a star-studded panel. So look at God's child. God's child was just hiding in the bush waiting for me to like start bashing Jamaicans, and then she starts throwing Jamaican flags on my chat. Can you stop spamming my chat with the Jamaican flag? I mean, God's child, I get it, God's child. You are in the States now. Get your outfit. I just said get your traditional outfit. I'm sure you have a traditional outfit that you can wear. Something that represents culture. Now she's like busy throwing a lot of Jamaican flags to me on the chat because I just talked about Jamaica. Yes. So the dress will be the dress code will be traditional, something traditional. We'll be having a few people coming up on the panel, joining me on the panel. There'll be somebody to do the opening prayer. There'll be a Bible reading to be done, and then there'll be an affirmation. There's somebody in charge of affirmations. There'll be a musical performance. Channel still here. Channel from the Philippines will be doing for us a Channel will be doing for us a musical performance. Of course, David Hunt will be there. I know he's in church right now, but he'll definitely pop in tomorrow for the musical performance. And then who else? Yeah, we have, and anybody else who wants to come on the panel, will be able to. The panel will be very open for us to be able to like have that conversation. The theme of the party is positioned for impact. Positioned for impact. What does that mean? We'll be discussing some of the actions that you've taken on your channel that position you to be impactful. It can be in terms of like the networking you do, the kind of content you make and how it's impacting the community. Position for impact, that is literally the theme of the party. So if you'll be joining me on the panel and you'll be coming in on the panel, what people will want to hear is really what are some of the things you are doing to position yourself for impact as a content creator. So that is the theme of the party. The panel is open. It's the guests will be talking at the first one. The first 1 hour of the party is the official program, but then the other hours will now be freestyle. The first 1 hour of the program is just to have a bit of order in terms of the starting and everything. And then from the second hour, now it will be people coming in to talk about why position for impact. Why position for impact? So you have to come and talk. That is the theme of the party that you have to come and address yourself around. And then what else? So I've talked about that. So the first 1 hour is the official program, and then the second hour until late. I think I'll only do like, I don't think I'll go beyond 5 hours. I don't think I'll go beyond 5 hours. Uh, it's a birthday party. There'll be a cake cutting ceremony. Of course, I'll get Momo. Momo has to come and deal with the cake cutting. You all loved Momo last time. So we'll get Momo to do the cake cutting ceremony. And then what else? Yeah. So in case there be there, because I think the most important things are the lessons you're going to learn from other YouTubers. I have told you time and time again that for me, I don't like my channel revolving around me. I am ready to leave a legacy. In case I get bored of YouTube today and I decide to go pursue my other life, I decide to retire in the mountains and, live happily ever after, in nature and that kind of thing. At least I know I'll have left a legacy. So that's why it's important to come and learn from the people who will be on the panel. They'll be sharing their stories in terms of how positioning yourself for impact really means. People will be sharing their YouTube journeys, how they started their YouTube channels. I know there are people who are even senior to me on YouTube. I know there are people who have more than 4 years on YouTube. I'm only celebrating 4 years on YouTube tomorrow. So there are people who will be coming to talk about their 1 year on YouTube. And it's okay. My beginning may be different than somebody else's beginning. Like, I think currently YouTube is so easy. I think this is the best time. If I was to start a YouTube channel today, I think I will get monetized in a week. It's actually very, I think things are a bit easy currently on YouTube. YouTube is trying to make it easier for people on the platform. So it is important for us to come and have this conversation. So be careful about the stories you'll be listening tomorrow. Because people are going to be sharing their personal stories. They're going to be sharing their personal experiences about their journeys on YouTube. Make sure that you are there. Yes, God's child, you'll have to share before you leave the panel, because I know you'll be running to your live stream. You'll have to share like something, an anecdote about what your growth journey has been, because yours has been a very inspirational journey. So you have to talk about it. Yeah, so those are like some of the stories we'll be sharing tomorrow, and it's important we discuss those particular stories. Another thing we'll be talking about is milestones. We'll have to see what are the milestones you people are celebrating. Hey, Natecho V, welcome, Natecho. Natecho, connect to the pinned link for me, please. Connect to Gianna. I've just pinned it on the banner down there. Connect to that channel. We need to get that channel to 300. Yeah, so the other thing we'll be talking about are milestones. What are some of the milestones that you've been experiencing? If you don't have God's music is all the way in Turkey. Goga, a week. Yeah, a week. It's very easy. You can get monetized in a week. Now. It's very, YouTube used to be so hard, guys. 4 years ago, some of us, guys, can you listen to your elders? Listen to your elder. I am speaking like an elder. Let me tell you guys, YouTube is not easy. Me, when I said, do you know like it's in vertical? Natecho, just connect. Sorry, Natecho, just search for this name, Gianna's gallery, or the one that is pinned down here. Just search for that. She's the only one with that name. Uh, so YouTube, I think, is trying to make it a bit easy, and we'll be talking. There'll be a content creator with 100,000 subscribers. They'll be joining the panel. They will come and explain to you the road to 100K subscribers. We'll be talking about the raid. We'll be talking about a lot of things tomorrow. Make sure you're there, because those lessons are going to be very important. They're going to be very important. You are not coming to the party for me. You are coming to learn. When you are at the party, take notes. You may find somebody who has a different experience than yours, and yet you are in the same niche. Network. Make them your friend. That is what the party is about tomorrow. Get to know those new people. Get to know those new people. Let them become your friends. They will teach you something, because in this space you have to learn, and there are people who have been there before you. There are people who know the challenges that this content creation comes with. So we'll be having people sharing those particular stories when it comes to content creation. So a lot of networking tomorrow, in addition to eating cake. Okay. And what else? Yeah, so that is those are like my points. Above all, it is not going to be a serious party. It is just to have fun. Right. Hey, Unlock. Nice to see you, Unlock. Nice to see you, Unlock. Dida is saying, hey, Natecho, you've called me darling. Tomorrow I'm sitting next to you at the party, at the state event. Yes, make sure you don't miss the state event. There'll be there'll be a giveaway. There'll be 10 giveaways tomorrow. I'm feeling so generous tomorrow. There'll be 10 giveaways. Tomorrow. Whether you are monetized or not, there'll be a giveaway for you. But it has to be the giveaway will be something that is relevant for you. We will put the hashtag tomorrow so that you'll be able to see what the giveaway will be about. So there'll be a giveaway. Kezia Opio, nice to see you. Yeah, I think that is it about the tomorrow. So we start at 7:15 pronto. Of course, I will come later. I will not come in at 7:15. I will come in after 20 minutes, because I have to make an entrance in my own party. The MC should be there though. I will definitely have to make an entrance at my own party. But of course I'll be there. I'll just be hiding in the bush, but I have to make an entrance. We'll do it on StreamYard, so it will be very easy for you guys to be able to join in and also share with your communities and whatnot. All right. What else? I think that's pretty much it. Those are really the ideas about the party. These things I don't like overthinking these events, but it's a state event. Come experience. Hey guys, can you Gianna only has 10 to go. Only 10 to 300 guys. Only 10 to 300 subscribers. Let us get Gianna. Only 10. I'm not leaving this live stream until Gianna is at 300. Where are my rich friends? Where are they? Only 10. Blessed Life Journey, welcome. Only 10 for the co-host to get to. Only 10 to 300 subscribers. If you don't have the co-host link, let's get Gianna there, then I can leave the show. I can send you guys on your raid, because I'm going to be live tomorrow anyway. So only 10 left. Only 10 to 300 for Gianna. Only 10 to 300. Only 10 left. Look for that, search for that name that I've pinned up there on the banner. Only 10 to 300 for Gianna. Yay. Only 10. This one we can take it home. This one we can do it. You have 20 minutes. Let's get this done. Flo and Ted, nice to see you once again. Thank you so much. The pinned link, only 10 to go. Only 10. We are finishing this job. Before Blessed tells me that, Goga, you can't leave until you have 100 votes. Yes, only 10 to go. Blessed Life Journey, nice to see you. That's my amazing channel member as well. Blessed, nice to see you. Welcome. Dida Safari, Dida is just been crazy. Yes, the panel will be an open panel. Once again, the dress code is cultural. Something that represents your culture. Tight travel is shocked. Yeah, you can get monetized in 1 week now. It's very easy. There are things I know now that I wouldn't, if I was to start a new channel today, I will not do. There are things based on, and this comes with experience and knowledge, right? So after 4 years, this is what I think these are like the things I'll be sharing. Henry Bestline, nice to see you. Welcome, Henry. Thank you so much for coming in. Henry, you are doing an amazing job. Keep the live streams going. Keep the live streams going. Okay, guys, so I've talked about the party. The next thing now, I'm taking your YouTube related questions. In case you have any particular questions that you want to ask, there's something that is bothering you, please ask, and then I'll be able to answer. Yeah, Rebecca Missy, even Rebecca agrees. I know, right? Yeah, there are things you now know that you will not repeat. It's what Gianna was saying when I was interviewing Gianna just a few minutes ago. That's what she said. Like, be willing to learn from the mistakes, because once you learn from the mistakes, you'll never repeat them. You'll always you learn from the mistakes and you become a better person. So there are certain things that I was doing on YouTube 4 years ago that I can't do now. And I will be talking about them. Okay, Islando's Queen, first question is, how do you create a ninja account? That's a funny question. What is a ninja account? You know, a ninja is just another channel that you don't use. So let me start highlighting these questions that people are asking. So Islando Queen is asking, guys, how do you create a ninja account? How do you create a ninja account? What is a ninja? That is the first question that you need to ask yourself. And a ninja is just that account that is not a channel. That a ninja is a channel. A ninja is just a channel, right? So you just create a normal channel. But the best, if you want your ninja to be very powerful, upload a shot on that ninja. Just upload one shot on that ninja. That ninja will never be, YouTube will never be taking it away. That ninja is as good as a real channel. Upload a very short ninja, even of like 2 seconds. Okay, 2 seconds is a bit too short. Maybe 5 seconds. Upload a video of 5 seconds on your ninja. And that is a proper channel. That's a proper channel that you'll never lose when you connect to anybody with it. I hope I've answered you. Next question. The mother and daughter duo still here. The mother and daughter duo are coming back on YouTube from tomorrow. The mother and daughter duo are coming back on YouTube from tomorrow. So yeah, they had a family situation that they needed to sort out. I think it has been sorted out. So they assured me that they are coming back on YouTube streets from tomorrow. And how do you link it to StreamYard and YouTube channel? Ninja? Oh, you have to no, why would you want to link a ninja to your YouTube channel? Especially if you're not doing any, sorry, why would you want to link a ninja to your StreamYard rather? Because your StreamYard requires you to use a channel. I mean, you need to go do live streams on StreamYard, so you need to actually have your proper channel linked to StreamYard. The ninja is good when you're connecting to people and you don't want to lose bananas or something. That's the importance of a ninja. And when you're making a ninja, make sure that the ninjas are like very, the name should not be very far from your name. Like the name, if you're making a ninja, for example, let me type something with my ninja on the chat so that you see what I'm talking about. Let me use my ninja right now. I only have one ninja, guys. I've never created more than one. I only have one ninja. You guys are gonna laugh. And guys, if you're watching me, please subscribe to the channel. I only need 5 more subscribers to get to 4,300 before the party tomorrow. Let me show you what a ninja is. So let me see. So this is a ninja. Let me type something. I've just typed the Namaste hands. That's my ninja. You see, my ninja is not very my ninja is not very different from my channel. It has a different font. That is my ninja. Guys, I'm choking. I need to get water. I need to get a glass of water. I am coming back. Stay there. Don't leave. Okay, I'm going to get a glass of water. I am coming back. Hey, Christina Chibong. Welcome, Christina Chibong. Welcome. Guys, I'm coming back. Let me go get a glass of... I'm choking. Let me get a glass of water. You can ask your next question as I come back. We have about 14 or so minutes. Then we can leave. So ask your questions. I'm coming to see whether I can answer them and give advice as much as I can before we leave. In case there are few, and then I'm coming to give you a few tips on the raid. I've made a few observations that I wanted to share with you. I'm going to give you a few tips on that raid. Let me get a glass of water. I am coming back right now. I'm coming back right now. All right. Oh, Liposh is calling me and I'm live. Can't answer this. Okay, so let's see. What are you guys saying? Susie Barikiwa Sana, Susie Barikiwa Sana, Susie the girl who dances for hours. Oh my goodness. Okay, Islando Queen is saying, Goga, you talked about joining StreamYard through a ninja to avoid risking your main account. What's happening? To avoid sorry guys, let me just adjust this. To avoid risking your main account, since StreamYard can be a weak link. I hope you get it. No, StreamYard is not a weak link because StreamYard, you just need to be careful about who you add on the panel. Ninjas are good for connecting, but the only thing I will say about StreamYard is the email you use. The email you use on StreamYard maybe is what should not be like your main account. The email you use for StreamYard, you can use any email for StreamYard, and then you can connect your main channel to StreamYard. I think that's what I would say to that question, Islando Queen. That's what I would say to that question. Use a different email when you're signing up for StreamYard, and then your channel, of course, will be linked to StreamYard. But the email that you are linking to StreamYard is not the one that you use on your channel. Is that clear? I think that's what I wanted to say. Let me see. Let me see something here real quick. Yeah. I'm live. Okay, so that is I think that is answered. I think that is answered. Anything else? Okay, let me talk a lot something. Let me say something. Let me give a few tips on the raid thing that you guys have been doing. Ifeanyi, are you still on the chat? Ifeanyi, are you still on the chat? Congratulations, first of all, Ifeanyi, on 1,000 subscribers. Congratulations, Ifeanyi, on 1,000 subscribers. You did an amazing job. Now you can redirect. But you didn't redirect today, so you need to like do more tutorials so that you can now redirect us. Now you are ready. You are a pilot. You've gotten your license. You can't make me take an Uber. A few things about the raid thing. Most of you still don't know how to tell people what to type when they land the other side. Most of you forget that. Yes, you are very good at raiding, but you forget to tell people what to type when they land where they are going. So let's say, for example, I'm going to be sending you people on a raid at the end of this live stream in the next couple of minutes. But most of you then mine is known, because for me, when I'm sending people on a raid, people know what to type. This is what you type. Nightbot is going to drop what people type when I send people on a raid. Hey, Nane, welcome, Nane. Thank you so much for coming in. So Nightbot will tell you, Goga raid, Purple Hearts, Goga raid, Purple Hearts, Goga raid. That's what you type when you land, when I send you on a raid. And it's known. That is like my command when I raid a channel. You need to figure out what your command is. Get creative, make it colorful and nice so that people know what they're supposed to type when they land there. Before they leave your live stream, they can copy paste it, and then they when they go there, they paste it on the other side. This does not necessarily mean that people can even just people can like send you on a flight. Even people can put you on an Uber. Those people who normally like raid using an Uber. Make sure like people have your command. So for example, if it's unlock the village you is sending us on a raid, and unlock now you're at 1K, you can redirect a live stream. You can send people on a raid after a live stream. You can be saying unlock raid or something like that. Win some raid. Mariona Angel raid or something like that. It makes it sound very. It's also a way of promoting yourself as a brand. Make sure people, it has to be something closely related to your channel. If your name is so long, you can but make sure it is something that you want the person to know that the raid came from you. So if it's Joichi TV will say Joichi raid or something like that. Or let me look at somebody else who's on the chat. Chajira raid, Henry raid or something like that. Or it can be Henry redirect. It can be whatever you want it to be. Just make sure that it is something related to your it is something related to your channel. Okay, make sure it's something related to your channel. And then you can put maybe one emoji. Don't put a lot of emojis, because you may be sending a raid to another channel that Nightbot is very strict. If Nightbot is very strict, it may end up getting rid of your channels, because maybe that person doesn't like emojis on their live stream. If you notice that that person has a Nightbot, don't put those emojis. Just say Joichi raid and then leave it at that. So if everybody types Joichi raid, the chat will be so full of Joichi raid, Joichi raid, Joichi raid, Joichi raid, Joichi raid, something like that. Okay, so that's one thing I noticed most of you are not doing in the raid thing. Another tip that I can give is, when you get a raid, when you get a raid, especially because I normally send a raid to people who are looking for watch hours, the small channels who are really still struggling to look for watch hours. Take a moment to acknowledge people who have come in on the raid. Don't acknowledge them one by one. That may be hard. That may be hard. That may be hard. That may be hard. So you need to just acknowledge everybody who has come in through the raid. You can say, "Oh my God, thank you so much, Tribe Goga, for accepting to to come to my house," and then tell people what you want. Some of you are looking for WH. You want to like ask people for that WH, request for that WH, and the people have come in freshly on the raid, so that because people are not angels to assume that they know what you want. Maybe you don't want their support. So you have to like actually like be very specific on what kind of support you need from that particular raid. So in case somebody sends a raid, you can say, "Thank you so much for the raid. Can you get me to help me in terms of my watch hours," or something like that. It makes it sound very like the kind of help the kind of help you need. You're very clear about it. So make sure you're very upfront about it when you are sharing those things. All right, I think those are like a few tips I wanted to like talk about when it comes to the raid. The rest we'll talk about them tomorrow during the party. Let me see whether I can. I need to look for the affirmation now. What else? What else? What else? I think those are my tips. Otherwise, are we ready for tomorrow? So the state event, don't miss the state event tomorrow. It is going to be worth your time. I was getting my affirmation for the week. I was getting my affirmation for the week before we go. So I hope that was helpful. Oh, Unlock is asking me what is Nightbot. What is Nightbot? Oh, Nightbot is Unlock. Nightbot is a tool that you use. It helps me like it's like a manager. It helps me manage a few things on the chat when I don't want to make everybody a moderator. That is the power of Nightbot. When I got rid of the moderator tools, I implemented Nightbot so that it can do for me the work of a moderator. So that is Nightbot. It's like a tool that you normally link to your channel so that it can help you manage certain things, drop links, exercise certain commands, drop links, drop the time, the weather, or something like that. It does for me all those particular things. So Nightbot becomes like a very necessary tool when you are now looking to expand your moderator tools on your channel. That's why I use Nightbot. It takes some time to like sort it out, but eventually once you sort it out, it actually like it helps a lot. What are the risks of moderators? What are the risks of moderators on your channel? Moderators are standard moderators. They can delete comments. They can wherever they can delete comments. They can hide people. They can hide people on the channel. You have to be very keen on who you are making moderators. And if you have everybody's a moderator on your channel, you need to be checking your hidden users every single time. Because when you go to your hidden users page, you may find that people are hidden by the moderators. So you need to be very keen that you check. Sometimes they do it accidentally, sometimes not. Sometimes it's just like maybe sometimes they just clicked on it and hid that particular person. So you have to be very keen. David is here. David, you're from church. We were just talking about you earlier about tomorrow's plan, tomorrow's position for Impact Party. We were just talking about you, David. I hope you are. I hope we will have your gracious presence there. David never misses my party. David never misses my parties. Yes. So those are like I think those are the disadvantages. But when you're making people moderators, make sure you don't give the person you have seen on your live stream for the first time a moderator. Never do that. Make sure it's somebody that you've seen on your channel like once or twice, because the risk of when you make somebody a moderator and it's their first time on your live stream and you don't know them, you don't know what they may do with that power. With great power comes great responsibility. Johnny Smallpaper was just talking about that earlier when I was interviewing Gina. Sometimes when you make somebody a moderator and you've never met them, you don't know the damage they're going to do. Moderators can delete comments on videos. Moderators can time people out. Moderators can like end up start moderating your comments and those kind of things. You don't want to get a stranger to be doing that kind of work for you. So make sure you exercise a lot of how do I put it? Discretion. Exercise like your sole discretion when you're like assigning moderators on your channel, and make sure it is somebody at least you've seen on your channel once, twice, or something like that. Just make sure it's somebody that you know, like it's a familiar face, not somebody that you just saw them for the first time and you decided to make them blue, or even somebody demanding you to make them blue. Be very wary of those ones, especially. Yeah. So I think that is my take when it comes to moderators. But yeah, just exercise discretion. But yes, another thing you can be doing, you can be making people moderators, and then at the end of your live stream, you just clear it out. Clear it, and then you be assigning them when they come. Anytime they are coming in, you assign moderators afresh. So that it prevents them from doing anything on the channel. I hope that was helpful. Okay. Let me see. Is Gina at 300? I said we are not leaving the live stream until Gina reaches 300, and she only needed 10. 8 more to go. Why you guys? Let's get the pinned link to 300. I am not leaving the live stream until it gets to 300. I know 44 of you are still watching me here. David, the co-host, was Gina. Gina was our co-host today. She's on the chat there, so we are trying to get Gina to 300. Yes, and your managing moderator. Let me talk about your managing moderator. Standard moderators, anybody can be a standard moderator, but your managing moderator, guys, never compromise on who becomes your managing moderator. That one has to be somebody you really know and you trust with your channel, because managing moderator is the moderator of all moderators. Managing moderators can get rid of other moderators. Be very careful on who you make your managing moderator. That one we shouldn't even be having this conversation. Your managing moderator should be like somebody, because that one has a lot of powers. That one can remove comments. That one can ban people from the live stream. That one can do a lot of those things. Yeah, so make sure you're managing moderator. That one, make sure you pick, and they're not supposed to be like many. Managing moderators are like supposed to be 2, maybe 2 or 3. Because managing moderators, when drama happens, that's when you need them. Managing moderators can shut down a chat. Managing moderators can they can change the chat into subscriber only. Managing moderators they have more powers. They have more powers than an ordinary moderator. So you have to make sure that you know who your managing moderator is. Don't dish out that managing moderator to anybody. Don't make anybody a managing moderator. That one be very. In fact, that one you may even have to interview people. You may even have to see who can be my managing moderator. If you are not so sure yet, don't even assign anybody. Don't assign anybody that role until you're very clear on who that person is going to be. Okay. Okay, Nane, I will. Just leave me a comment on my shot. And let me see. Let me see what people are saying. Some channels you just walk in and you are blue. I know. I normally don't like. I dread being made blue and I walk into a live stream because I'm like, you don't even know me. I always just say thank you. I know. Some places you just walk in and you already been blue. But I think we have to be very careful. You have to be very careful on who you make your managing moderator, your moderators. You have to be careful on who you make your moderators. It's just you will just thank yourself for it later. So just be careful on who becomes your moderators. Vet people, vet people, vet people, vet people. Good night, Mbula. I will see you tomorrow at the state event. Thank you so much for the shout out. Mbula did for me a very beautiful shout out on her channel. She did a video. She did a video in the kitchen announcing the state event for tomorrow. Thank you so much, Mbula, for that beautiful announcement. And I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. I hope you'll be. I'm sure you'll be coming up on the panel to share your points and experiences, like Rebecca Mle Prince and everybody else. You're most welcome in my gracious panel to come and share your experiences. Rebecca, I hope you're going to be in the program. I hope you're going to be in the program. Yeah, I hope you're going to be in the program because you have to be in the first part of the program and give your experiences as well. So make sure you don't miss the state event tomorrow. Make sure you don't miss the state event tomorrow. It's going to be a star-studded event. David Ant has already told you he's going to be there. We are all going to be there. Hey, Tigsai says, thank you, Goga. The guest was great, and I subscribed to our channel and others. Yay! Thank you so much, Tigsai. Tigsai is like tapped in enjoying gardening. So yes, thank you so much, Tigsai, for like that support. Yes, guys, we need to get Gianna to 300. Bye, host. Back to base. Thank you so much, Mariana Angel. I will definitely connect to Nane. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for the support you've given my channel. I've been seeing the beautiful comments you're leaving on my videos. I will definitely connect to that. Well, Goga, I just learned how to make someone a moderator. So don't be surprised by the blue jacket and toolbox. Whatever I do, I go. Oh my goodness, that is so funny. That is so funny. This is the only notification. Oh, somebody's even, Google, what are you talking about? Okay. Let me say that I can show you. Some people are even wondering, Google, what are you talking about? Goga, what are you talking about? Let me show you how to make somebody a moderator so that you can understand what we are discussing. And Mariana Angel is saying bye to everyone. So please say, Gianna needs to get to 300, guys. We are not leaving the live stream. The book of Ruth chapter 3 verse 18 says what? We shall not rest until the task is achieved. Gianna's needs to get to 300 subscribers. We are not leaving the live stream until it is done. The earlier you make me do this, the better. Natecho, where are those two friends of yours? Natecho V, can you get me those friends of yours? Natecho, do I send it to your Instagram? I can't even do it. Natecho, let me send it to your Instagram. Where is JD? JD, why you asleep? Why you asleep and the president is still awake? Come back here. I need to get this channel. Can this channel get to 300? Helen has already given the support. I can't click on the link. Let me send it to David. Yeah, we are on vertical. Vertical, you can't click on links. Vertical, you can't click on links, but there are people watching me from their laptop. They can do it. There are people who came to the live stream through notifications. Those ones can do it. Let me send David as well on WhatsApp. Then at least I will have made my life easier. Natecho, I'll check your inbox. Natecho V. Kisha says, oh my goodness, Kisha, I've just seen your message. Yo. Oh my God, Kisha, you wrote me. Kisha, I'm just going to respond to this. Let me finish my live stream and then I will do this. I've just seen your message. I've not been on Instagram today. Let me send Natecho V there. Natecho V. Natecho V, I've sent you the link directly. You see the power of like having the president's contact. I don't need to struggle. Natecho V, that is the house. David Ant, I have David Ant's number. Let me send David Ant's number right now on WhatsApp. Who else wants me to send the link directly? Let me just see. So I've sent Natecho. We are not leaving until this channel gets to 300. This is a channel that is supposed to be blessed. And if you're just joining the live stream, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Ifeanyi, once again, congratulations on 1K. Congratulations on 1K, Ifeanyi. Cool. Ifeanyi, congratulations on 1K. Right. The state event, we are ready for the state event tomorrow. Yes, Movie Farm and Tigsai, you should be friends. Tigsai, are you in the chat? Tigsai, are you in the chat? You and Movie Farm should be friends. Let me drop you. Thanks if you're watching me from a laptop. Movie is my channel member. Movie Nightbot will just drop Movie's link. You guys should be friends because you are all in the same niche, farming and stuff, gardening and whatnot. Do not make your lover your managing moderator. if he or she feels ignored, she'll just make you a visiting guest. Oh my goodness, Ifeanyi, that's amazing. That's a good one. That's a good one, Ifeanyi. Yo, this world, no balance. Yeah, guys, that's actually a good idea. Don't make your lover managing moderator. They will make you a visiting guest in your own channel. Yo, that's a good one. That's a good one. That has made my day. Oh my goodness, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'm still laughing. Yeah. So Tigsai and David Hunt, how are you? Did you see my follow-up message from God's Child? You guys will be meeting on the panel tomorrow. You can discuss these things on the panel as well. If he doesn't respond to your message, just attack him tomorrow, because he's going to be on the panel at the party, at the state event. Let me send David Hunt this link. Okay, and then I send it to Judith as well. Okay, that is done. Okay, right. Tig size here, right. Yeah, only guys, we are getting there. We are getting somewhere. Just watch 3 shots. Leave a nice comment. Just watch 3 shots. The good thing, like, Gina doesn't have video, so you can watch the shots. Like, you can watch the 3 shots. She only has 1 video, so it will be easy to connect to that house. Watch 1 shot, scroll down, go to watch the next one, scroll down, watch down. Natecho, I've sent you the link. Scroll down, those things, and then you continue. David, I've also sent you the link. I think you guys are good. Let me see. Where am I going to raid today? Okra on the hold. Okra is here. Like, Okra is connecting to the pinned link. Not Okra, sorry. David is connecting to the pinned link. I just said Okra is connected to the pinned link. Oh my goodness. That is so funny. That is so funny. Oh my goodness. I hope David didn't hear that. I hope he was just like, I hope he was watching the video he wasn't watching the video in the background. Kisha, let me see. Kisha has asked me a question on my Instagram. Let me just say that I can read it real quick. Speed read. Da, da, da. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Kisha, I've gotten the message. I'm going to respond to it. Ifeanyi, let me send it to you on Instagram. This is a problem when I have your contacts. I just like write it. I'll just get it directly to you. Those of you whose contacts I have directly and they can't click on the link, check your messages. You have an inbox from me. The president has sent a message. Get this channel to 300. We are not leaving the live stream. I know you have a party tomorrow, but let's get it. Let's get out there. Let me start looking for a place to raid. Oh, Kisha, I've seen it. I've seen it, Kisha. I am quiet. I will respond privately. The message was sent privately. I will respond privately after the show. after the show. David didn't hear. David is watching. David is watching Gina. So Nairobi is raining, y'all. Nairobi is raining. Rainy season is here. Right. Let me see whether I can. David, you didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything. Thank you so much for connecting to the pinned link. Guys, keep quiet. David didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything, David. There's nothing you missed. There is nothing you missed at all. Nothing. You didn't miss anything. Oh my goodness. There's nothing you missed. Guys, keep quiet. Don't even dare. I know some of you here. Some of you are like, you and your big mouth. Keep quiet. David didn't miss anything. Some people are just about to start telling David what I said. No, David, you didn't miss anything. Guys, I think I will do a live stream about Restream. I'm enjoying this thing. Yo. Hey, Marva. Marva, did you manage to connect to the pinned link? Hey, Marva. Movie Farm, are you on the chat? Movie Farm, you and Marva should also be friends. Marva is the Charles featuring Lord Garden. Movie Farm, Marva, and Tigsai. Tigsai should all be friends. I know I'm butchering that name, but you know what? Tigsai, Movie Farm, and Marva should all be friends. You are in the same niche. I think you should all like be connected. Collaboration. Hey, if you're new, you should be able to click on the link. How are you watching the ads? You should be able to connect on the link. Only 5 left, guys. 5 left. Only 5 left. Let's get Gina to 300. My mission will have been achieved. Only 5 left. Only 5 to go. Only 5 to go. Only 5 to go. Let me start looking for a place to raid. Who is live right now that I've never raided? Lisa would be nice. I hope she has it on. I hope she has it on. So many people, so many decisions. I hope I decide wisely, as Kisha likes telling me. Hey, billionaire, welcome, billionaire. How you doing? Billionaire mindset is in the house. Billionaire, please connect to the pinned link. Thai Travel, can I get the other channel to connect to Gianna? Thai Travel, now I'm going to start calling people out with their ninjas. If Yanni, there's that other house of viewers, can it connect to the pinned link? Thai Travel, can I have the other channel? Helen is what is that other channel by Helen? Nova something. Christine Nova. Helen, is Christine Nova connected to Gina? Get me out of this live stream, Helen. I don't want to be here in the next like 10 minutes. Get me out of this live stream, Helen. I have a party tomorrow. Yeah. So Movie Farm, Movie Farm is here. Nice. You can connect to Marva. Marva is there. Marva is also amazing. You guys are in the same niche. You guys should all connect. You should all be friends. Let me see. Raid and then affirmation and then raid. 300. David Ant, can Okra connect to Gina? Dante connect to Gina. Okra connect to Gina. David, I know you have like about 5 houses. I want those 5 houses in Gina's instantly. Flo and Ted, I know you have a ninja. Get it done. Okay, Tai says done. Winsome, I know you have Winsome Hudson. Winsome Hudson needs to connect to Gina. You know, the problem is that I know you are ninjas now. So I'm becoming like, I'm getting to know you are ninjas. Grow with Helen, thank you so much. Grow with Helen, I see Grow with Helen there. Yeah, on my way. I will start calling people out. I will start calling people's ninjas out here. So if you don't want me to start screaming you are ninja here, can you jump and use your ninja to support Gina? Get me out of this live stream. Yeah, get me out of this live stream. Kick me out of the live stream. Marva, does Marva have a ninja? Okay, Movie Farm, Marva has already introduced herself to you, so you guys can be friends. Okay, who wants me? Dante, I've not seen Dante. Guys, get me out of this live stream. Kisha doesn't have a ninja. Kisha does. I don't think I've ever seen Kisha with a ninja. Helen has about Helen has about 3 ninjas at least that I know. Tai Travel has only one that I know. Flo and Ted has one. Winsome has 2. There's one. Winsome has Winsome's other one is Winsome Hudson. It has the full name. Unlock the Village says, to everyone here, my good friends, just know I will win a giveaway tomorrow in the state event. So I'm preparing for it. Plan your congratulations to me. Unlock the Village, I hope you'll be coming up on the panel in your nice Rwandese outfit. I like how Unlock is already, guys, look at Unlock's message. Unlock is already planning to win the giveaway even before the party. That is the spirit. That is the spirit. Let me see. Are we home? Are we home? Are we home? Guys, let me see. Where am I going to raid? Nani is live. Oh, Nani was live. That's why I couldn't. Nani is live. So I can't like go to Nani's. But she's monetized. Is she there on the panel? It's a sleep stream. Now when I send people on a sleep stream and the host is sleeping. Okay, that is not going to work. Let me see. Yo, there are so many people alive right now. Where do I send you people? Marlon told me to be sending people to a place that they've never been. Uh-huh. I can send you guys to the United States. Yes, I know I'm going to send you. I will get, yeah, I will send you. I love this channel and you will learn something for sure. This channel has Nightbot. When you, will it ban, will it like block my, will this channel block my, will this channel block my hearts? I hope not. Okay, there is Dante. Guys, let's get the pin link to 300. Get the pin link to 300. Only 3 left. Who is going to be the 300? Let me start selecting the raid and then I do the affirmation. Hey, guys, only 3 left. Only 3 left. You guys are working so hard. Gina, you're getting to 300 courtesy of the fact that you came to my panel. You're not leaving here free. Gina, congratulations in advance. Guys, only 4 left. Rebecca Prince, I know you have that Rebecca kitchen one. Rebecca's ninjas are all real channels. I know you have Lumiere Kambulu. I know you have Gadgetiers Le Prince. Rebecca Prince, can you get me those 3 houses to the pinned link? Rebecca Prince, I also have your Instagram. I'm sending you directly that link. I'm sending you directly. Rebecca, I have your contacts. I'm sending it to your Instagram. Rebecca Prince. Get me all those 3 houses there. Rebecca, I've sent you a message. This is a problem when I have your direct contact. I will harass you until you get me. Rebecca Prince, can you finish this job? Finish this job, Rebecca Prince. Lumiere Kambulu, Gadgetiers Le Prince, Rebecca's Kitchen. She has 4 of them that I know. 4. She can finish this job. Look at her smiling because you know, Goga, how do you know this? Goga, how do you know this? I know things. I know things. I know things. And then look at the chat. Then the chat started coming with all those ninjas. I know people. Dante is on the chat. Dante has Okra connected to Gina. Has Okra connected to Gina. Now people are laughing here because I know they are ninjas. Look at them. They're already like, Goga, why are you like this? Goga, why are you like this? Helen has Christine Nova connected to like Gina. Yeah. Rebecca Le Prince is laughing because he's like, Goga, how did you know this? Goga, why? Yeah, there it is, Freelancing Family by Rebecca. That is the one I was talking about. That is the one. That one, Gadgetiers Le Prince, Lumiere Kambulu. Get me those 3. Gina will be at 300. Gina will be at 300. Don't worry, Kisha. She's getting there. I've already called out Rebecca. She's here. There are people here and I know they are ninjas. JD is asleep. Caroline Nova. There it is. There is another one. Look at Caroline Nova. Caroline Nova, can you finish the job? You can't be keeping me guys here waiting and I have a state event tomorrow. Look at Lumiere Kambulu. I know. These guys are like, Goga, how do you know this? Goga, how do you know our ninjas? Why are you like this, Goga? Yes. And guys, talk to these people nicely. They can give you these ninjas of theirs. They can give you these ninjas of theirs. Winsome says, Goga, I don't have any videos on it, so I can't. My son just tell me. Oh, no, Winsome, it's okay. Oh, yeah, because that one will. No, so long as it watches 3 shots, it's okay. It can. It can, Winsome. It can. It can. Just do it. Take a step of faith. Goga, you're bad. Even Winsome knows I know. Winsome, I know your other ninja. Your other ninja has your full name. Yeah. Your other ninja has your full name. I will start calling out your ninjas here because some of you here think I don't know your ninjas. I know your ninjas. I know your ninjas. So the faster you get the faster you get Gina to 300, the sooner I will stop calling your ninjas out, and then you can preserve the secrecy of your ninjas. Only one more. Gina is at 299. Gina is at 299. Gina is at 299. Only one more. Who is going to be the golden person to get her to 300? Hey, I love you people. You guys, you made my day. You've made my day. I feel like I'm in an auction. You've made my day. You've made my day. It is done. It is done. It is done. My twin Lavette. Yes, Kisha, get us that Lavette thing. Get us that Lavette. Can you get us that Lavette? Get us that Lavette on this train. Yeah. Winsome is like, Goga, I'm going to take it down. I didn't want anybody to know. Okay, Tide Travel has given us an extra ninja there. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tide Travel. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. And on that note, can I call it? Can I call it? Are we at 300 yet? Just watch shorts. Gina doesn't do a lot of videos. Tide Travel, did you round off the numbers for us? Can we get extras? Those of you who are still sitting on your ninjas, give us extras. Give us extras. We need extras so that when YouTube takes them tomorrow, we don't lose them. Who is Karin Rahab? Now who is Rahab? Who is Rahab now? I don't even know. Hey, Fats, welcome. Fats Melaman, thank you so much, Fats Melaman, for coming in. Fats Melaman, we are just about to finish our business. Can you connect to the pinned link? Connect to the pinned link. That is our business. Let's make it 3 or 5. Thank you, guys. You guys are amazing. Let me look now for let me now look for. You can go now. Yo. You guys are amazing. Like, yep. Oh, Reb is unlock the village. Who would have imagined? You know, I'm wondering, who is Rahab on the chat? Who is Rahab on the chat? Thank you so much, Fats Melaman. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, Fats Melaman. And thank you for making it to the live stream. Thank you for making it to the live stream. Oh my goodness, you guys are a mess. Some people are now connecting because they don't like Google is going to call us out. Can you guys Google is going to call out our ninjas? Google is going to call us out on our ninjas. Get that person to 300 so that Google can leave. She's at 303. I need 2 more. So that when YouTube takes the 5, it remains 300. I don't want to see that channel again at 200. That channel now needs to be at 300. Yeah. I can see Gadgetiers Le Prince is very busy there. Just pick 3 shots. Just pick 3 shots. That channel doesn't have a video. Pick 3 shots. That's enough. Let me look for the raid place. And the raid goes to... Let me fly you guys. Immaculate Mbuvi. This looks like Mbuvi Farm. You guys are like crazy. Oh my goodness. So you guys have all these ninjas. Good to know. Now I know. Even if some of you are trying to silence me here. So you guys can also, so you can deliver the job. We are at 306. Okay, let's make it 310. Let's make it 310, and then that is good enough. We've done God's work. We've done God's work. Only 4 to 310. Only 4 to 310. Let's give extras. Let's give 3 extras. Let me look for a place to raid, and then we can send you guys on our way. 4 to 80 likes. Now look at Blessed. Look at Blessed. Blessed decided to keep me on the live stream for long. Okay, we have a few more minutes. I can spare a few more minutes. I have about 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Yeah, I can play around with about 4 minutes. Let me identify where I'm sending you guys on the raid. I was still Oh my God. Some of you, the ninjas, some of the ninjas I've seen here today, the names I didn't even know. Yeah. Oh my goodness, you guys, you came through. You came through. This is why I love Tribe Goga, guys. This is why I love Tribe Goga. You finish assignments very fast when the pressure is on. You know how to like, okay, guys, let's get rid of Goga. Ty Travel was like, okay, Ty probably even went and created another ninja just to get me out of the live stream. And guys, we are trying to get Ty Travel has started doing like amazing work in terms. We need to get Ty Travel to 1,000. Um, Let me send you guys to this content creator. I don't think I've ever sent anybody here. This one needs watch hours. I've never raided her before, so it will be appreciated. I hope she's not ending her live stream anytime soon. Let me go peep very fast there and see what she's saying and confirm that she's not ending the live stream. And then I come back. Let me just go listen in real quick and then I come. Okay, cool. They don't seem like they're leaving anytime soon. There's a guest still speaking there. All right, time for the affirmation. Time for the affirmation. Time for the affirmation. And thank you so much, guys, for getting Gianna's Gallery of Jewelry and more. Congratulations on 300 subscribers. Congratulations on 300 subscribers. I know she had to like attend to certain things, but Gianna, we are glad that you made it here and shared your insights. Congratulations to 300. That's how we grow, guys. That's how we grow. May you be the person who makes people get to their next milestone. All right? May you be that person who gets people to get to their next milestone. And Gianna just needed to get to 300 and it is done. Hey, you guys did that amazing job. Just when I was hitting the 3-hour mark, let me now see. Affirmation time, and then we go. I send you guys on your flight. Helen, come back with your main house so that you type for people the passport. We are going to interrupt an interview. But if yeah, just go type it once. Don't type the Google read more than 3 times. You're going to derail the chat. Yeah. So Helen Akoy, you can type for me the yes. Hey, Winsam, even Winsam now knows this. So let me read for you the affirmation and then I can send you guys on your way. Where did the affirmation go? I'd already saved it here. This affirmation is very nice. And guys, don't forget, we are having a state event tomorrow. So make sure you come. Fats Melaman, we are having a very serious party tomorrow. Make sure you don't miss that party. You're going to see us in our full glory. Yeah. Where is that affirmation? I literally saved it here. Was it here? Where is the affirmation? I think I just had it here a few minutes ago. Hold on, let me get it. Affirmation time. Affirmation time. All right, there we go. There we go. I got it. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Let me read the affirmation before we go. Hey, what happened? Affirmation time. Affirmation. Guys, the work is done. The work is done. The book of Ruth chapter 3 verse 18 says, you shall not rest until the task is finished. And yes, we didn't rest until the task is finished. Thank you so much, darling. Darling, welcome back. This is the affirmation for the week. And I will see you guys tomorrow at the party. We'll talk more about affirmations. There'll be a lot of affirmations tomorrow at the state event. Okay, so this is the affirmation. Let me get the mic ready. Sometimes You might have to let go of the life you thought you wanted in order to make room for the life you are truly meant for. Sometimes, no matter how badly you want something, you don't get it because something so much better is around the corner for you. Sometimes the things standing in your way are there to steer you into a better direction. Sometimes beautiful surprises cause your path to change in an unexpected, wonderful way. When life takes you in a new direction, surrender, my beautiful friends. Trust that it will make sense later on. Trust that you will adapt and grow here too. Trust that you are on your way to all that you are meant for. This is a very beautiful quote by Nikki One. Trust that it will make sense later on. Trust that you will adapt and grow here too. Trust that you are on your way to all that you are meant for. I hope this affirmation becomes the guiding mantra for your week. This was your host, Goga. It was such an honor having you on this panel and the Sunday service today. I also want to thank my co-host, Gianna's Gallery of Jewelry and more. Thank you so much for coming in on the live stream and sharing with us some very beautiful gems. Thank you so much, Gianna, and congratulations on 300 subscribers. Thank you so much, Tribe Goga, for making it possible. Without you guys, we will not be able to make these amazing milestones. I will see you tomorrow at the state event. We start at 7:15 p.m. East African time until late. Wear your most traditional and ethnic outfit. It's going to be a party for the ages, a party for the century, because that's what we do best. Without further ado, this was your host, Goga. I really want to thank you so much for making it for the Sunday service. May you have a very lovely and productive week, and trust in the instinct and the intuition that you're meant to be right where you belong. All right, position